Yep. Yo. Welcome back. Mind Your Jersey Business. We over here online today. We did a little switch up. You know what I'm saying? Solo 1 to 9. And Mind Your Jersey Business. Probably the Jersey, posted the culture. We snowed out. And ain't nobody to my left, but who's next up in here?
Well, I'll go. It's Lexicura on all platforms. I'm back. Hey guys.
Hey. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Mark Lee here. Follow me on all platforms at Mark My Words. Let's go.
Hey, it's your boy Brose. Usually I say my mama named me Greg, but we cleared that up on the last video. So my daddy named me Greg, and I actually kind of prefer this because I look taller. You feel me? Like I'm like 6'8" right now.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's your girl, Courtney E23, Lady Courtney E23 on Instagram. What's up, party people? Yes, you heard it right. We are snowed in, so you guys got us in our homes.
Yeah. Once again, we snowed out. It's crazy. They're talking about maybe possibly like 12 to 24 inches, depending on what part of Jersey you in.
That's a big jump. 12 to 24, though.
Yeah.
12 to 24.
And then they're saying like
I heard 18 to 20. He went 12 to 24.
But see, it depends. But see, 18 is even. But see, it depends what part of Jersey you in. I think like probably northwest, up by the mountains, they getting that 24. You know what I'm saying? But then, it all depends. They're saying like we haven't been hit like this in like the last 30 years.
Yeah, my mother said that was when I was born because she always talk about I was born during the blizzard.
Yeah.
92, and she said, what's her name? Sherry. Our new governor was on there talking about that storm, and she talking about your birthday, and I was like, chill, like I don't want to be the kind of destruction. I don't want to be the memory for that.
No, I think it's gonna be like almost like COVID. Remember COVID? They had babies conceived during COVID. This year is gonna be during the winter. Everybody trapped in.
More snowstorms.
Yeah.
I feel like we just seen the ground too. Like
because everything was washed away.
Everything just melted, bro. We getting it right back.
I was excited, man. But this week we're gonna get hit. Like I think Wednesday, Thursday it's gonna snow. Another 1 to 2, 3, 4, 5 inches. Then it's gonna be pretty much the whole week almost. I'm over it, man. I'm ready for this groundhog, yo. Anybody see the groundhog yet?
They more weeks. I knew we were gonna get another snowstorm. I knew it. I knew we was gonna get one more. Because I'm like, this nice weather and stuff. Nope, that's exactly what happens. It get nice real quick, and then that weather drop again.
Yeah.
So I
actually took a walk outside for the first time in a while. Like I ain't been able. It's been too cold to walk outside.
Facts, because it was like below 0. Like, yeah, that's true. But
Nah, yo, rest in peace to Jesse Jackson.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
Yeah.
During Black History Month, that's the way you go, man.
Yeah, man. You know what he stood for? Civil rights. You know what I mean? The oppressed. Everything, man. He's been in the game for
Rainbow, all that stuff. Like
he's been in the game for how long? How many years?
Forever.
Since I know him. Since March. Back when he had the S curl.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Had the S curl with the hairbrush backwards.
Insane. Not the S curl.
Yeah. Rest in peace to him, man. You know, there's not many that's really doing it like he did it that's left. Well, Al Sharpton is left. You know, you got Farrakhan. You got a couple people stepping up, but of course, you know, he's one of the pioneers of this whole civil rights thing, man, back with King and all them.
Facts.
Yeah, you don't got people fighting for black people like that no more. And we need it right now, to be honest. We need it right now.
Facts.
Yeah.
We need it right now.
Well, speaking of people fighting for black people, right? I don't know if you tapped in with DJ John.
I like the smirk that he got.
91. She, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to her, yo. 91.9 True You. That's her
shout
station.
out to her, yo.
Yeah, she, you know, she supports. She be rocking with us.
Shout out to her, definitely.
She be hating on me in the comments, but
nah.
Yeah,
That's my girl, yo.
You know, she like a little controversy, just like you, man.
She definitely be rocking with us. That's my girl.
Yeah, she be rocking out. But yo, she texted me. She was like, "Yo, Solo, I want you to ask, you know, everybody in Mind Your Jersey business, ask them their opinion on this." So, all right, this is the question. She said, "Is it only insecure people that feel men and women can't be friends, or can men and women truly be friends with no attachments, no physical attraction, just straight friendship?"
Yes.
This reminds me of the Cam Newton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my! I'm sorry.
Because it like that will transition to like my topic on Cam Newton.
Like because I can't with him. Okay. I just
Cam,
can't.
yo.
It's called self-control.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it's called. And it's like at a certain point, you're not going through puberty. At a certain point, you have to get control of your emotions. So
yeah,
you wanting to doink everything that you like just because they're female.
Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do words, okay. But
doinking shit,
they're a guy does not mean that it's time for you to smash. Like, I don't understand that. Like, I have friends that I grew up with that are like brothers to me. Not a lot of them, at this stage in my life, but I have a couple guy friends that I've known since I was like 4 years old. Like some of them I haven't known that long, but I've known like a decade or you know what I mean, or a decade plus. So it's like you have these people in your life, and I don't want nothing from them. They don't want nothing from me. It's just we're cool, we're friends, we like to hang out, our family know each other, we do the functions. That's it. Like our spouses or whatever know each other. Is like there's nothing going on. I don't understand why people feel like everything has to always be about sex. Like people should be able to be around each other and not feel like they gonna get SA.
Yeah, yo, that's wild.
And I love how y'all was real slow on answering, except for me and Courtney. It's y'all. It's y'all. I see it. I see it.
Yo. I feel the same way. I feel the same way. You guys said
the same way.
It's.
I'm the same way.
I'm about to say like the jobs that I worked at, like the last couple jobs I've had, the majority of what I'm seeing all day is women. Like I used to work for Quest, and literally all of my pickups would be either hospitals or urgent cares, and the majority is nurses or women that I'm seeing. And even now I work in a Horizon call center, so the majority of the people I work with, like other employees, they are women. I remember one of my boys, he's like, "Yo, bro, every time I see you, it's like you always got a beautiful group of women around you, bro." Like it is what it is. But it's also because they know it's comfortable here. Like it's never no pressure. The first thing I've always brung up when it comes to conversations is, yeah, I'm married, been married to my wife for how long? Like my wife knows the majority of them. Like it's like I said, it's never no pressure. It's never no, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. No, it's never that. It's always comfortable, bro. So if you don't, like I said, like Courtney said, like we supposed to be grown up to the point, like, bro, everything don't have to be about sex. And if you can't control yourself now, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's true.
Now I will make a caveat, right? Because I feel the same way about y'all, right? I feel the same way y'all do, right? But I will make a caveat.
Devil's advocate.
No.
Yeah, you know, Mark got to do something. We got to throw something in there.
Just all agree on something. He just has to sprinkle in some stuff.
I will say, like, agree. We all have boundaries. Men should have self-control. How do you get through anything in life? Have self-control. But at the end of the day, I'm still a man. At the end of the day, meaning that if I'm single and you just so happen to throw it at me, I'm gonna catch it.
Well, yeah, if you're single. If you're single, that's a huge difference.
That's
yeah,
a big difference.
Yeah, if you're single, you could play as many, or you could do whatever you want.
Like, ain't enough friendship in the world that's gonna be like, oh, if you throw it at me, I'm just gonna drop it. Nah, I'm gonna catch it.
That's the thing. There are 98% of the time
problem.
a dude.
That's the issue.
That's what I'm saying. 98% of the time, a dude, if you throw it at them, they're gonna catch it. But I know one or two people who have stories where people have thrown it at them drunk and everything, and they ain't catch it. Like they caught it, but they put it down real soft. Like, like you know.
So probably,
Mark gonna say they wasn't attracted to him. That's what it is.
Yeah,
you know.
Because you don't have to catch the ball, though.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to catch it.
That's true.
Like it's being thrown at you, but you don't have to catch it.
Nah.
You could let somebody else catch it. Or you could just let the ball.
I'm gonna catch it more often than not.
Damn, you gonna catch something else with it.
Right?
You gonna catch something else.
You better have them gloves on when you catch it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we wrap up. We wrap up over here.
Catch that okie doke.
I'm just saying.
Listen.
Yeah, you might wrap up. Mark's still eating that butt.
What?
Yeah, watch what you put in your mouth, boy.
Hey, yo.
Now, yo. All right. So, yo, the next part of the question, right, was all right. So, is it okay for your partner to have a say so in like who or not you're friends with? You know what I'm saying? Is it okay to have? You know what I'm saying? Is that cool?
No, of course, especially if there's a respect level there, and we're talking about your partner. So, I'm assuming it's either like somebody you've dealt with a long time, or especially like in my case, my wife. Hell yeah, if my wife says that she doesn't feel comfortable with me being around somebody, guess what? I ain't around them. It just is what it is. Like I respect her enough at the end of the day to respect her wishes, and it's vice versa. Now, if it wasn't vice versa, that would be a problem. Like if she could say, "Look, I don't like them," but if I couldn't do the same thing to her and she get offended, then yeah, that's a problem. But we do have that respect, and we also have that trust. Meaning, she's grown as hell, so she can definitely do what she wants. She can make her decisions. I'm not her father at the end of the day, baby. You do you. All I ask is that you be careful. But a lot of things, like especially when it comes from the men, I can see that she might not see, and when it comes from the women, she can see that I might not see. So yeah, it's trust, and then we take what each other says at the end of the day, and we take it from there.
Now I have a question, right? So if you had like a 20-year relationship with a female that you kind of damn near feel like she's your sister, and your wife was like, I don't want her to be a friend, but it's like, yo, you grew up together. That's the homie. You know what I'm saying? 20-year relationship. Would you just cut it off like that?
At the end of the day, if we're talking about your wife, like if this is somebody you trusted enough to marry, then I would have to, because that's your wife. She comes first before anybody. That's your wife. Now, if this is just the girlfriend that you're talking about, then it's up to you. But wife, yeah, definitely.
But like I said, it's a case by case scenario. I will always take my partner's suggestions into consideration, especially with his comfort. I guess it goes based on everybody's relationship. For me personally, I have a lot of guy friends, i.e., you all. Yeah. And if I have a man that says I can't have no male friends, I wouldn't even be a part of this podcast. Now, would I? So we have to have a bit of a caveat here on, does your partner trust you enough to be around the opposite sex? Yeah. Does your partner feel comfortable with the people that you hang out with? Did they vet them? Did they have one-on-one talks with them while you're around or not around, vice versa? Right. Building trust is everything in a relationship. Even the guy friends that I have outside of this show, my partner has personally hung out with them, on the phone with them, without me, to get to know them.
Yeah.
Not just because he's a friendly guy, but just to make sure, like, hey, is there any alternative motives? How long have you known her? Things of that nature. And every single one of them passed the vibe check because if they wanted to, they would have tried back then, but they never
Yeah.
did. Hence why they're
Yeah.
friends to me till this day
Mhm.
because we don't
Funny enough,
go past that. Because I can date other men for that, just like people could date other women, and I
Yeah.
could talk shit about their life choices, and vice versa. So
funny,
it
funny
just
enough, like
depends
me,
on your partner at the end of the day.
funny enough, like me and my girl, we went through something
Oop.
similar, like what, over a year ago. Cause like I have a female friend I've been friends with for over 10 years. Um, and she hit me up like, "Yo, like, if you and your girl got married and she didn't want me coming to the wedding, would you put up a fight for me?" And I'm just like, "I'll fight for you, but it ain't gonna be so much fighting that I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be but so much fighting I'm gonna do.
Like I'm about
Nah,
to
like it'll be like, yo, can she come? Yeah." I'll be like, "Yo, can she come?" And my girl say no. I'm like, "All right, that's the end of the fight. Like, I don't know what you want me to tell you."
Yeah. It
That's it.
ain't.
That's the entire combo.
facts.
That's barely a tussle. I don't even know if you want to call that a fight.
Yeah, like,
But
like
I
ain't
feel
gonna
you.
be too. Because then, like, if I try to like put up any more of a fight, my girl gonna be
It's
like,
like
"Okay, well, you could just marry her then." Like, hey,
you
yo,
choose
what's
the
going
Yeah.
on?
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
with her. Why you fighting so hard for
Yeah.
this?
Why you fighting so hard for that?
Exactly,
Like,
exactly. I'm just like, hey,
bro,
look,
I think.
she don't want. Go ahead. I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm saying at
Go
the end
ahead,
of the
Greg. You
day,
were saying
look,
something?
this is who I'm planning to marry. Like, if you can't be cool with that, or you can't be cool with our relationship, then look, you ain't supposed to be here anyway.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah. It's a fact.
it's always different when it comes to your wife. Always.
That's what I said. Wifey come first. Wifey and husband, they come first, even before the kids.
Yeah.
You gotta take care of your wife. You
Yeah,
gotta take care of your
But
husband.
yeah.
people don't want to talk about that.
No, it's a fact though, and actually, that's something I had to like grow into. You know what I'm saying? Because that was probably like one of the arguments that I would have back in the day. You know what I'm saying? If somebody was like, "Oh, you got to cut so and so off," I'm like, "Nah, I ain't cutting them off. I knew them way before I knew you." You know what I'm saying? So that would be like a back and forth, and that caused like friction in relationships in the past. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Because I'm like, if I've been cool with her for like 20 years, then who the hell you think you are? 'Cause she's gonna be here. If your ass end up leaving, she's still gonna be here.
But
You know what I mean?
usually a partner knows,
Mm-hmm.
right? If they have a friend, whether if it's the opposite sex or the same sex,
Yeah.
they would know, hey, I know you've known this person for a long time, but since you've known them for a long time, your opinion on them is very skewed versus
Yeah.
someone
They.
that's
Yeah.
just meeting them.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
You're learning their aura and their mannerisms around you.
Right.
And now you're just
Hmm.
like, even if it's not a romantic situation, let's just say like solo. Let's just say you had a homeboy you've been hanging out with for years and you have a girlfriend. She's telling you, like, hey, I'm not saying not be friends with them no more, but hang out with them a little bit less. They are not the best influence as far as their own lives, and I don't want that trickling into your life.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can take that and be like, you don't know what you're talking about. Or you can take that and be like, you know what? That's a
Yeah. You gotta
reflection
take it.
upon
Yeah.
me.
You right. You right.
So sometimes your partner sees things that you don't even see
Facts.
Right.
because
Nah,
you're
Because
that's true.
stagnant in friendships.
facts.
that's
That's
why I
true.
don't understand when people be like, I want to be in a relationship, I want to be in a relationship. And then they get in a relationship and then, you know, they're like their partner is like, well, I don't want you to dress like this anymore. I don't want you to, you know,
Mm-hmm.
do certain things. I'm like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
you're in a
You met
relationship
me like this.
right now.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, you met her like this. This is where I think everybody, you met her and she was dressing that way.
Facts.
Okay. And it was okay. Now you guys are in a relationship. Now,
Mm-hmm.
there's things that people do when they're single, there's things that people do when they're in a relationship. Is it is it okay for them to demand that, she dressed a little bit more conservatively now that she's in a relationship, because i.e. she's in a relationship, and you're trying to respect your relationship and respect your partner as well, and not the same way you would want him to respect, and not just be walking around with his drawers,
Mm-hmm.
all
Yeah.
around, or showing his, walking around with a shirt off around a bunch of women all the time. Like, so I'm like, I
See,
don't know.
to me, that comes in tune with the whole courting. Like people don't court anymore for some
Yeah.
reason. They always quick to jump into some bullshit.
Yeah.
If you take the time to learn your person, then
Mm-hmm.
you wouldn't even have to ask. You would just know off rip, like, look, they respect me enough or they respect them enough to change a little bit. It's not even, sometimes you may have to bring it up, sometimes you may have to ask them. But like you said, if they was doing this before they met you, and you say, oh, the next thing you know, oh, you want to hop into a relationship, and then you get mad when they don't change, that's on you.
Yeah,
People they gotta take their time
that's true.
nowadays, bro.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Like,
That's true.
Yeah.
And
That's
you
fact.
gotta have those tough conversations. I know people be, especially like if you dating at our age, if you in your
bro,
30s plus, you're dating out here at our age, you ain't got time to be waiting to the right time to have the right conversation. No. Off rip.
that's
What are
true.
you
You
doing?
gotta.
Do you want to get married? Do you want more kids?
Yeah.
How you moving? What plans you got? What you trying to do? How you going? Like, we need to know all of this right now. Like, you in your kid's life, I don't know. Like, what's going on? Because you
Yeah.
can't have kids and not be around them. I don't mess with dudes like that.
Nah,
Like,
that's crazy.
yeah, your kids. Like, so I'm like, you what are you doing? Like, people want to wait. Like, at our age, you can't wait for those conversations. Have the hard conversations. Let people know up front this is what they trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Catch them off guard. Let them know, hey, this is this. I don't care. People get scared when people start asking those questions. That's because, okay, they not ready. They playing. That person ain't for you. If they get scared and run off, that person ain't for you. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Like,
but Corey, you also got to be careful when it comes to that too, because I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand what you're saying. We all get into that age was like, look, it's that time we done had our fun. We done did what we gonna do. Now we want to settle down with who we want to settle down with. But shit like that also leads to how high the divorce rate is, because y'all,
Yeah.
like everybody's like,
yeah,
we're
that's
instead of having those conversations and taking the time, people are in love with being in love, and they're not falling in love with the person that they're trying to be with,
right, right,
unfortunately.
right.
with the idea.
Yeah. They fall
Yeah.
in love. Yeah, I was about to say they fall in love with the idea.
Right, right, right.
I
Yeah,
like that. Fall in love with the idea, not the person.
Exactly. And then it's like, what happens when that over that first
that
puppy love, or that
euphoric,
first,
yeah,
yeah,
feeling,
like
yeah,
the love that you fell in love with goes away, and now it's only you and that person. If you never took the time to actually fall in love with that person, then it's not gonna last.
Yeah, because nowadays it's not really love, it's lust.
right.
True.
And
True
then you
shit.
look up one day and you realize you hate this mother father.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Hate
usually how it is.
this dude
You're
next to
like,
you. And then
you don't
it's
like the personality, but you like, man, she got some, you know
Who-
what I mean?
what Courtney say? We out here trying to doink shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
like,
So
what
I got a question.
okay.
I got a question. I want to piggyback. It kind of relates, right? So me
Mhm.
and my girl have this conversation all the time. How important is happiness in a relationship, a long term and committed relationship?
Dang, that's a good question.
Happiness
Happiness?
Happiness.
That's a
to
good
me,
question,
it's
Mark.
very important. Happiness,
I
very
feel like
important,
I feel
man. I
like
But
can't be around somebody I'm not happy
I
with.
have a little bit of a caveat, as
Yes,
Mark
come
Lee
on,
would
Lex.
say.
Come on,
Yeah.
come on,
bring it
Lex,
to the
talk
A
to
little
us.
bit
mic.
of a
Come on,
caveat.
Yeah.
Happiness starts with you. It starts and ends
Mm.
with you alone. You came
Mm-hmm.
into this world by yourself. You're gonna leave by yourself unless it's a mass murder.
Mm.
I know that sounds fucked up to say, but it's true.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You got to make sure you are good at the end of the day, because your
Mhm.
mental health is attached to you. It's not attached to your partner. He can only say so much. She can say so much, even
Yeah.
if she's licensed. This is a free session for at that point. So you have to make sure you are happy at the end of the day, because that's what type of energy you're bringing to the relationship. If you're unhappy with yourself, how can you give love and happiness to somebody else?
Talk.
That's true. Yep.
So
But in the
a
realization,
constant moving and shaking, not everybody's gonna be 100% though. Oh, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
in the process of realizing your happiness and that you deserve to be happy, a lot of people don't realize that they let so much of of themselves go in relationships, chasing after the euphoric feeling or chasing after the idea of having this perfect life with this person, and then they wake up and realize they quote unquote not happy. Like, what about those people who are in those situations where they're just caught up going, they had kids, everything happened, parents passed, all types of stuff going on, they just caught up, and then they get into these situations and they wake up like, damn, I'm not the same person I was when I was happy, but now I need something else, or I need something more to be happy. And
Mhm.
maybe their spouse is not willing to walk through what they got to go through, and that's unfortunate, and I feel like that's what leads to divorce, because it's like people forget that for better or worse, those old school vows,
That's
those
real.
are
Mm-hmm.
important. For better or worse,
Yeah.
for sickness and health, like that,
Mhm.
things are binding before God for a reason, because you will go through hard times. Like, and I think people got to understand that change means growth. You're not going to be the same person you was when you first got married to that person, or when you first got into that relationship. If you guys are growing and feeding each other positive things, and life is just lifing, you guys are going to change, you're going to grow. And if one party decides that they're not willing to put in the work that it takes to walk through whatever y'all gotta walk through together, because y'all gotta do it together. Remember, y'all won, y'all married.
Mhm.
It
Mm-hmm.
kills the whole vibe and momentum, and then that's when it's like, well, now I need a divorce. Other than the fact that a lot of these hoes out here trapping people, but
Like
but
I always say
She
that,
said a
like
lot of these hoes out here
A
miserable,
lot of these
child.
hoes, bro.
Yeah.
Miserable.
I always say that, like, yo, happiness is important, but it shouldn't be like paramount. Cause like, yo, sometimes you're gonna be happy, sometimes you're not. Like sometimes you're gonna be fulfilled, sometimes you're not. And it's on you two, it's on the two people in the relationship to come together to figure out, okay, well, what can we do to try to fix this? And if both of you, like Courtney said, like if both of you can decide to get in the ring and come together to say, what are we gonna do to fix this? Then you're always gonna have your ebb and flows and happy moments. But to expect that it's gonna be all happy all the time, and if it's not, then there's a problem. I don't know. I don't rock with that.
that's not realistic, man.
Nah, it ain't.
Not real.
Um,
Yeah,
I'm like I said, I definitely believe happiness is important, but it like therein lies also you gotta have great communication too. Um,
yes, that's a very
because
important
it's like,
part.
you know what, if you're not happy, then say something, and then let's try to do what we can to work on it. Um, I don't know.
See, Greg, I see exactly what you're saying, and this is where, and I think like I hear you, but the
Mhm,
hard part, right, in what you're saying is that people don't know how to communicate their feelings. Like,
that's a fact.
it's hard. Yes, communicate. You want to communicate, but people don't know how to communicate their feelings in a healthy way to where they can actually be heard. A lot of it is in
Mm,
adult tantrums, like
facts.
they yelling, or they cussing everybody out, or they cutting everybody off, or doing whatever, like burning bridges for no reason. Like, like a lot of people don't know how to communicate.
Silent treatments,
stonewalling, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And these are symptoms of people who do not know how to properly communicate their feelings. And properly communicating your feelings does not mean you gotta yell. It does not mean that you gotta be abused. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't mean anything. It's you letting a person know, hey, this is my boundary, and in order for me to be okay, I need you to respect this boundary, and being okay with the fact that if a person might not want to respect that boundary, and you might have to walk away. And if you don't walk away, then that means that you will be subject to the same type of quote unquote mistreatment, that because you stayed there, and you can't complain about it. And the biggest thing that I could say that I heard recently was somebody say, I can't remember, somewhere online, but they was like, uh um everything about you is not okay all the time. Like you gotta
Facts.
like it's okay, like to be you, but everything about you is not okay all the time. Like control
That's
yourself,
facts.
contain yourself. Sometimes it take a hard hit on the chin for some people to realize, oh snap, maybe I need to adjust my attitude. Like, but you gotta, people are afraid to have real conversations. Social media has killed the art of talking to people. And those people that want to get married, you have to live with that person in real life, not through
yeah.
a computer. And
Facts.
you have to be able to communicate with that person in real life. So, yeah.
No, that's a fact, and like that's why like I one of the things that I know that um it's not that that's something that I'm bad at, but I know that I have to keep working on, or that I definitely want to keep working on. It's just making sure that my wife knows that she has that safe space. Like, baby, if something is wrong, let's talk about it. I don't want you to feel unheard. I don't want you to feel like it's going in one ear and out the other. I want you to know that, look, I'm listening and I'm here. Um, Unfortunately, I do have a few friends that don't have that, and I'm talking about male and female. They don't have that safe space. They don't have that wherewithal. Was like, oh, I'm talking, but they're not hearing me. And I keep telling them, look, hey, communication is key, bro. Like, you can have happiness, you can have trust, you can have love, but if you can't communicate, you ain't got nothing, bro. Especially nowadays.
All right.
Yeah, I agree.
Communication
Definitely
classes.
communication.
Go to therapy. Black people, go to therapy. Stop being punks. Y'all the hardest, y'all the hardest people in the world, but y'all scared of therapy. Go to therapy, bro. Let's talk about your feelings. Stop being punks. It's hard.
I think that's what it is, though. I think they are scared to go to
Yeah.
therapy because those emotions will
it's
come out.
hard. Bro, emotional warfare, like those emotional scars, that junk is like worse than being shot with like emotional pain. Like that, I get it. It hurts. It hurts. Like, but you gotta let it out, because you
Hmm.
walking around being macho, bottling everything up. You hate the world, and you can't you can't accomplish nothing and move on with your life because you still living in the past about something that happened, about how your parents wasn't there for you. You
Did
50,
we lose her
and
audio?
your parents wasn't there for you. You've been an adult for
think-
Not
30
here.
years.
Okay.
Okay.
I hear
But yeah, you've been an
it.
adult
Yeah.
for 30 years, and you still crying about what your parents did. You 50.
Yeah.
Like why? Like at some point you gotta change the course. At some point you gotta be brave enough to take up your cross, as me and Greg would say. And
Hmm.
and
Yo. Hey, I didn't
Greg,
got so much. I didn't got so much feedback from that episode last week.
that
Oh,
clip.
Greg,
Yeah.
when when service start like I'm like, hey, look, bro, look,
Yeah. Pastor Greg in the house.
chill, bro. Let's
Yes,
not,
Yeah.
let's not, let's
Yeah.
not,
Conjugation.
let's not.
listen,
Pastor Greg is my father.
Reverend.
What's that Finding Nemo when he was like Mr. Turtle? He was like, dude, Mr. Turtle is
Yeah.
my father. Like, no, man.
It's coming. It's coming, man.
Chill
Don't
out.
worry.
Listen,
Chill out. Yeah, y'all see that set in the back? That's where I'm at with it.
nah,
You said that set, right?
Yeah.
That's that church set. I told you, man. I
That's
know you be
right.
playing drums in the church.
Oh, I do.
You see what I'm saying?
That's where it is. That's
Yeah.
where it is.
That's it. That's where it ends.
That's where it ends. I'm
You-
there. I'm
you
there on
hear
the
me,
set, and then when
right?
service over, I'm out.
You hear him, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Cool,
right.
chill.
Okay.
She about to make it start lightning outside.
Me and him tight, you know.
Nah, man. It all comes in due time, bro. But you got a lot of feedback from last week.
A lot. Oh, when service start? Oh, you
Yeah.
need ushers? I'm like, bro, all right. You doing
The
too
ushers
much.
is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'll definitely come through whenever you got service, man. I'm gonna come through. I ain't been to church in years, bro, but I'll come for that.
The Holy
Anywho.
Spirit already working. You gonna get solo inside the church is insane.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. I'll definitely come through.
Bro, if I get solo in the church, I might actually have to start preaching,
Yep.
bro. That would
Listen.
be crazy.
Get him,
Close
Yeah.
the doors.
get
That
him,
would be
yeah.
crazy. That
Yeah,
would be
close
crazy.
the door.
Close the door.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Nah, man.
I mean, Solo already out here looking like a youth pastor right now.
Yeah. Mark, that's all right. Mark is next.
You look like Kel Mitchell.
Mark is next. Mark gonna be like, yeah, man, I used to be an atheist. Yeah. He gonna be a part of that ministry, man.
I'm gonna shout right in the studio.
Yeah, when you see Mark go up to get delivered.
I'm gonna shout.
Yeah.
Right
Already-
in the studio.
I already go to churches, so
You said
You do what?
not the chicken, not the chicken.
You said you go to
I
churches?
already go to church. Yeah, not the chicken, not the chicken.
You go to actual church? What like
Yeah, I go to
the satanic
yeah, I
church?
go to like
This
no. Like,
What church you go to?
Hey, yo, hold on.
yo,
That's
wild.
crazy.
You're not
Hold
going
on. I ain't know Mark
I
went to
don't even
church.
play like that.
What church you go to, Mark?
Nah. So from time to time, I go to my church I grew up in, St. John's Community Baptist. But that's like
Yeah.
whenever I look at those people like my family, so it's like whenever they need me.
That's what's up.
I got you.
So all right. So when you go to those churches, right?
Good Samaritan.
When you go, do you actually like absorb what is being talked about?
Yeah, but I also question it as well. So
Which I think most people do.
yeah.
But as long as you go like with an open mind, I guess open heart, then I guess that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? You're not totally like going and closed off, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So
Nah, I go there with the critical mind.
yeah, analyzing everything. But I mean, I think that's just part of human nature anyway.
Because like when I realized like when I was a Christian, like I didn't really when I read the Bible, I read it with the presupposition that everything was already true.
Mm-hmm.
So, but now when I read the Bible and I listen to the pastors, I go into it. I go into it not necessarily presupposing all of it is already true, and trying to figure out whether or not this reflects reality.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still
Mark,
go.
What would be
Yeah.
so when it does come to the Bible, what's like the thing you was like, ain't no way that's actually happened?
Like I don't know if we want to stay on this time. I don't want it to be like a religious thing because like you know me and
No.
Courtney,
I'm not like I said, I'm not gonna go. Yeah, I'm about to say if we don't have time to go back and forth, that's cool. I just want to know.
Like so long story short, it's how I know it's how I know the Bible was forced on everybody. It's how how I know the Bible came to the power, like with the Council of Nicaea. It's the fact that there's like literally there's Jesus, there's different forms of Jesus in all different religions that predate the Bible and predate the stories of Jesus. Like it's a lot. Like we could spend hours on this.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I definitely feel you. Because even growing up, I might would ask like different questions and be like, "There's no way." And then my grandmother or my mom would just be like, "Yo, don't question it. It's in the Bible. Just don't question it." You know what I'm saying? So I feel where you're coming from. My baby mom's the same way.
And it's in the Bible. How I know. It's how I know that human beings came to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like with evolution and everything, period. Like that contradicts the Bible itself. So
yeah.
Maybe that'll be for another episode.
Yeah.
I got backup.
You know what? I've been waiting on an episode. I do want an episode where it's just strictly, you got Greg, you got Lex, you got Court that are in the church. So I would want an episode where somebody got questions and bring the Bible out. You might even what I'm saying?
I always say I'm an atheist with semi-religious views and opinions, because I do give religion, I do give Christianity credence to how I was brought up, like my mannerisms, my moral compass, like that was all due to the church. Like had I not been in the church, I'd probably come out a completely different person. But I grow up and I learned to think critically. I just realized that that's not I can take the morals and I can take everything, but I don't have to adopt the religion and the dogma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see that's one thing, especially when it again, shout out to my pops. One thing that he definitely encourages his people, and anybody that actually hears him, he encourages for you to get it for yourself. Don't just take his word for it. Read, try to gain some type of understanding, and piggybacking off what Mark said, it's a lot that even I question, especially as a Christian coming up. But once I actually, attempted to get some understanding for myself, and I took the time because I'm always to the point where I value relationship more than religion. Like I don't religion, I know is necessary, but I don't particularly like religion. I'm definitely 100% relationship. So I know that as I grew and as I got a stronger relationship with God, a lot of stuff I was able to get or gain understanding about the stuff that I didn't understand coming up.
Okay. Like I said, I want to move on. I don't want this. I don't want to. Not to say this is boring.
No. Definitely. Like I said, that's for a whole nother episode, bro.
Yeah.
That's for a whole nother episode.
Yeah, that'll get deep.
You feel me?
Yeah,
that'll get deep, boy.
That's for keeping it light today.
So if we're gonna stay on the trend of Black History Month, I wanna share something. Get y'all's opinion on it.
Mm-hmm.
And it better not be no bull.
It's not.
It better not be no bull. We've been going through too much online this Black History Month. I don't want to hear it.
It's been a lot.
Yeah, shout out to Philly. You know what I'm saying? They got the black art back up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? The black exhibits?
Yes.
Slavery exhibits and all that. Yeah, the mayor.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Philly, man. She wasn't playing.
Word.
Y'all seeing this?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can see. Should we all mute ourselves so we can hear it though? Or that shouldn't be. Didn't I tell you not to play no bull? Didn't I tell you? And then that's what you do. You big that Haitian lady. That's what you do. You rage bait.
I'm Haitian. Why? Where you from? What's your background? You American? Dirty black American?
Wait, what?
Huh? Huh? What?
Wait, what you
American?
say?
Black American? What?
No. Hold on. You said dirty black American.
You heard that? You just asked me what I said. I did.
Why you say that?
Because that's what y'all are. Dirty black American. I did. A dirty black American. I sure did. Because that's what y'all are.
Just chill out on that dirty black American comment. That's all.
I'm sorry. You really took offense to that. I apologize.
Anybody would take offense to that.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't.
Why you said that? Though? Why you? I'm saying, why would you even fix your lips to say that? Though I'm confused.
Because
I think that's what that's pretty much the crux of it. Pause.
Crazy.
What are your thoughts?
How did I know? Like, I saw this early this week, and I said I should bet $5 this nigga
Mark.
bring this clip.
Mark.
I'm gonna bet $5, and then I want my
Black
$5
History
for
Month.
whoever.
It's Black History Month in America.
Nothing.
I think
like
she's
Black
wilding,
History
man.
Month got triggering a diaspora war again.
I mean, help me, Lord. Okay.
That's why I said we beating a dead horse here. It's 2026.
It is.
This ain't 2014. No, motherfucking Facebook, please.
Like, help me, Lord. It's listen, I know a lot of immigrants that come here. They make comments about Americans, about Black Americans. They make some not so nice comments about us. She was definitely out of pocket. Like,
yeah.
My thing is like, dag, like the they would give us flack if we were in their country saying things about them and making comments about them in their countries, in their African or Haitian or whatever countries. The same way we are going to give you flack for talking about us in our own country while you sit in here and live here and build a whole life here, but talk about us. So that's wild, out of pocket. And then even when they took offense, she didn't even have enough withal to stop offending them. She just kept going at it.
Yeah.
So it made me feel like she had no regard. Like, it's one thing if you said it and then you realize it offended people and you're like, oh, well, damn, my bad, it was just a joke or something. But no, you just kept going. Like, she really felt that way.
You doubled down.
Yeah, she was real arrogant, man.
It's always the ugly motherfuckers, bro. I promise you. Like, face wide in the bitch. Like, and like, before we even start, bro, shout out my Zoes, though. Like, I love my Zoes. Like, I got Zoes that I'm real close to, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I don't want to make it seem like it's one bad apple that spoils the bunch, because it's not. Like, I didn't grew up with some Zoes. Like, I got Zoes now that are closer to me than anything. But it's always the ugly.
Yeah.
Like,
not
bro,
nice,
like how I'm trying to be
That's
nice, but how you sitting here talking about people, bro? You look like how you look. Like, like if I was one of them niggas, I probably would have went in on her. She probably would have left right then and there, bro. Because, like, how you going to even fix your face to talk about somebody like that, bro? Like, what are you doing, bro? Yo, it's
and
crazy.
She, like, my thing
audacity,
is,
like, bro.
My thing is, she calling us dirty black Americans. Have you seen Haiti? Like, have you seen?
We're gonna stop right there. We're not gonna do that.
I'm just saying.
Shout
out my Zoes, bro.
Yeah, shout out.
We're not gonna do that.
I just think Shorty was like kind of arrogant, man. And I don't even think she was. To me, she wasn't even ugly. No. But what she said just made her ugly. You know what I'm saying?
Her face was wild as hell, bro.
I didn't think she was ugly, man. I didn't think she was ugly, but I think
to each his own, big dog.
I think the way she came across definitely made her ugly after that. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I mean, that's crazy though. She wild out of pocket, man. Like, and then like you said, she doubled down. She didn't give, you know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, why you gonna come like that?
Like
she didn't care.
Trying to flying elbows to the face, bro. Like,
but my thing is the podcasters. That's why I feel like us as a people, we don't stand on business in a respectful way. It's either we are very passive or we get really disrespectful. It can never be like in between.
Was he
we
passive?
could have accepted the apology, but she could have left. You had to go. You have to go. We're not continuing
He
this
asked her
conversation
to chill
anymore.
out. He tried
Because
to ask her
you
to
don't
chill
even have
out
the
and she
wherewithal
kept
to do that.
I think the last time I've ever seen something like that was with Cam. Because I remember he had somebody on his show and they was out of pocket for how they was talking to old girl, and Cam kept telling him like, look, bro, like
Oh
that
yeah, I saw that.
she
I saw
wiped
that.
up already.
He kicked her.
And
Oh
bro,
yeah.
No, I
and
saw
bro
that.
kept going to Cam was like, look, I'm gonna pay you for your time, but you got to get up out of here. Like, so
Yeah.
that's the
Cam,
last time
yeah.
I've seen something like that.
Yeah.
But the exit stage left. That girl stayed for the
Facts.
interview. She could have apologized, which is fine, but standing on business would have been, okay, that's great that you apologize, but you have to leave. You have to go. Because a person with that type of mindset, we can't have a cordial conversation after this. We can't compare minds because you already have very bad bias towards the people you're talking to. So
At that point, they
let her stay.
just want to, because they want to clickbait.
Yeah,
that's what it is. If she stayed, they wanted that. They knew the feedback they was gonna get and the clickbait. You know what I'm saying? Because look, you playing it off of TikTok.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? It's clickbait, man.
The times that we are living in.
But it's social media though. Social media makes everybody feel like
like
extra comfortable to say what they gotta say.
I promise you, bro.
But I feel like that mindset, like that's from a lot of people from other countries when they come over here. Like they got like real negative opinions of Black Americans, like Nigerians,
but they're
different
misinformed.
Africans, like
it's
Hispanics.
up to. I mean, we can. It's up to us if we want to continue on with like the back and forth of negativity, or you want to change the narrative and give that information. And if they still want to be ignorant, that's okay. Because, like I said before, Harriet Tubman didn't take everybody up north. Some people had to stay because they had that mindset.
Because they couldn't. Yeah,
you can't do that.
That's true. That's true.
And I'm gonna be real.
You're right.
It's some subjects that we talk about. I'm not gonna lie. As the high yellow one out the group, I wouldn't tell none of y'all motherfuckers if I'm going with Harriet. You will see when my bed is cold that I'm gone, nigga. You wouldn't hear from me.
What you trying to say,
Lex? Postcard.
Lex had options back then. Lex had options, man. She was in the house. She had options.
That's messed up.
You
gonna leave me, Lex?
I would have took myself out. You got me fucked up.
Oh my God!
If I'm getting raped by a white man and get raped by a white woman for getting raped by a white man, you thought shit was sweet in the house.
You right. You right.
You thought that I was gonna say, hey guys,
listen, leave them, Lex. Don't leave me.
Nigga, Mark will probably be the first nigga to tell me, yeah, I'm about to say no.
Because normally I say I'll already be with Harriet. But then like I remember like seeing like some of the what's the names, like the Black History Museum, and they were showing how small the corridors were that they had to go through for I ain't fitting through that bitch. I probably would have got left for real. Like they would have tracked my ass down. I ain't going under nothing, bro.
Well, nah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my Haitians, man, because I would have been like,
yo, my bed is cold. I'm in Nova Scotia right now.
I would have been like the Haitians back in the day. You feel me? Shout out to Haiti, because you know what they did? They revolted.
And 9 times out of 10,
that's what I would have done.
My daddy is a slave owner, and I'm still a slave. You think I want to be in this shit? Huh?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
You would have heard them drums. You would be like, yeah, Solo getting ready. Solo getting ready. The drums be playing. The drums be playing. Be like, yeah. Solo saying something. Let's go.
I'm sorry. We all cool on the land, but nah, I don't know if none of y'all snitching. I don't know.
Lex will sell us out.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I'm afraid y'all sell me out, so I'm just gonna dip. No.
Nah, we ain't gonna sell you out. We definitely gonna sell you out.
You sure? Because Mark is quick to call some ice. I don't know who he about to call.
I don't trust either of them.
Damn, you don't trust either one?
Yeah. What we do?
Cause y'all,
Nah,
y'all
it's
was
them
taking
too.
the money in the Beast games. Y'all was listen. Y'all was
Oh, we
doing
definitely taking the
cool.
money.
Yeah.
But listen,
Listen.
back
I
then,
don't trust none of y'all niggas.
back then was
I'm
different times. You know what I'm
sorry.
saying? Like some people run and some people revolt. We gonna revolt over here. You gonna hear them drums playing.
That's cool.
The
Let me
Them
know
drums be
how
playing.
it is while I'm in Nova Scotia.
Why
Let me
Yeah.
know.
So it'd be like, look,
I'll
Lex is
come
on the
back
run.
once the heat
Lex is
calm
on the
down.
run.
Lex is on the run.
Lex is on the
Solo,
run.
we revolting. That's it.
Ooh,
That's it.
Lex, right.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna slow them down
What's
since
that
I'm in the
lady
house.
name? What's the
I'm gonna
lady
slow them
name that
down by
pretended to
poisoning
be
them
the,
bitches to y'all at that point. Cause I'm
Nah,
gone.
Lex,
Pastor
what
White?
I'm gonna need you to do,
Come on,
like,
Pastor
I'm gonna
White.
need you to leave that. I'm gonna need you to leave the back door open for me and Solo for you feel me? So you could be gone and then me and Solo will clean up while you out, you feel me?
Yeah.
I need you to leave that back door open. Like,
And then Solo got the nerve to say, "Oh, you in the house?" Like
You was in the
that
house,
shit.
man. You was in
Sir,
the house.
no. Imagine your daddy being the slave owner and I'm the slave. You think I'm about to stay off of that? That's
You
crazy. No.
ain't gonna poison your
Never
daddy.
heard of Thomas Jefferson?
Right.
Please.
Yeah.
Please. Let them transfer me to Thomas Jefferson's plantation. I'm gone the next day. You will not be touching me, sir. Oh no.
Listen, man. Shout out to
Shout out to
the
shout out
slaves
to
back then,
people
man.
who paved the way for us to even
Yeah.
talk shit
For
about
real,
these
yo.
Sorry.
The slaves, man. First of all, picking that cotton was crazy. Your hands all cut up, yo. That's crazy. But then, like,
My grandmother
just living in
still
those
has
times,
cuts,
man.
like on the tip
Yeah.
of her fingers from doing that from
Do you
sharecropping.
think
I'm like, what is that?
they
That
would
was
have killed
from
me, bro.
the plant.
so?
Damn.
Do you think that those
Wait, hold on.
slaves? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That those slaves
Yeah, I can hear you now.
that paved the way, those slaves that died, the Kuntas and the Kizzies and the Chicken Georges, and all the people, all the young heads. That's roots. By the way, go look it up. Ask your parents.
Yeah. Yeah.
But do you think they
You
would
put
be
up
proud
Chicken
of?
George. I said, oh.
Sorry. Um, do you think that those people that were picking cotton in the fields and on the plantation, do you think that they're proud of us black
Hell no.
people?
Nah.
Why not? Why not Solo?
Because first of all, we don't even stick together.
That part. That's the number
I can
one.
imagine these niggas now, bro. Like,
Yeah, we don't even stick together. I don't think Martin Luther King proud. I don't think Malcolm X is proud. I don't think anybody who
I'm
like
talking shit about other people. They're looking like,
yeah.
why you sound like white folks? My dog.
Even
Our ancestors would be cursing us out. Why you sound like white folks right now? Why are you talking about these other folks? Like these white folks wasn't talking shit about you. Yes.
Even like Baptiste and all them. You know what I'm saying?
like, is this what I fought for?
Yeah.
Like, this what I died for?
I think overall no, but I
gotta
feel
be
like
exiled
they
to
can be
Cuba just for
pockets.
y'all niggas to do this shit.
I think there would be pockets that they'll be proud of. Like
that's what we doing.
Like
there'll be pockets.
Like I think that there'll be pockets that they'll be proud of. Like I think that
true.
like black billionaires, they'd be proud of like black people amassing wealth, owning companies, black presidents. Like I'm pretty sure like in Dr. King's day, the thought of a black president was nowhere near.
You got older folk, people that cried when Obama became president.
Like, yeah, they was here to witness it, man.
Yeah.
Hell, when we were in high school, I didn't think it was gonna be a thing. I didn't like. I didn't think Obama was gonna win.
Facts.
Nah, I never thought that. I even know some white people that was like, I only voted for Obama because he was black. They didn't even agree with it.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? But for real, they was like, yo, I only voted for him because he's black. I want to see it.
Oh my gosh.
But I agree with Mark though. I think there's pockets they're proud of, but I think overall, I don't know.
Yeah, overall, I think it definitely be a problem. But like when you think about some of the stuff that we actually have accomplished in music or in sports, especially.
Yeah.
And
Engineering and all our
inventions.
other
It's
features
just
that
the
we got.
world.
Yeah,
Because
our
black
inventions.
people
Yeah,
created half the world.
Yeah. You're right.
The traffic light, like
Pretty
all
much.
of these things, the washing machine, like all of these things we created. We created half the
The
daggone
filaments
world.
of the light bulb.
Right. Like
Or like just culture in general.
Some
Like, yo, black culture emits from like the entire world.
facts.
Like hip hop. We got hip hop started in New York, and we got Canadian rappers, we got British
K-pop.
rappers, we got K-pop. Like this, yeah, like we are the culture. And like
Oh, that's a
everybody
fact.
follows us.
Yeah. The standard.
Speaking of K-pop, not to diverge from Black History Month, but the Asians are fighting, girl, on X, formerly known as Twitter. They're going off. Basically Koreans versus everybody else. And I had this Korean American
versus everybody
content
else.
creator to basically explain everything that was going on. And basically, long story short, there was a K-pop concert, of course, and they went to Malaysia, I think, and they violated one of the rules of them having big cameras, and they were being extra obnoxious. So basically, long story short, they were describing Koreans as white women. So the patriarchy of Asia, quintessentially, is Japan is the white man, right? Korea is the white woman. Japan, white man, because he conquered a lot of the different countries. Japan / China.
Facts.
Korea, white woman, because they live in their victimhood while simultaneously oppress the darker skinned Asians in the diaspora.
Okay.
While simultaneously get inflamed for being the capital of plastic surgery. I said, oh.
What? Oh,
the memes
talking about Korea?
was
That's
getting real
insane.
serious. They were just like, if you jump into the ocean, you will cause water pollution. I said,
yo, that's crazy, yo. Jump to the
I just said a meme in the comment section. And I'm like, I don't mean to be in y'all business, but this is crazy.
So what they say about China?
They're basically one and the same with Japan, but they kind of chilled out a bit as of late in the past couple of years, but Japan is still like the white man of their culture. But like I said, I like how the Asian creators that see the bullshit call it out and simultaneously are like, listen, we understand the past of the Asian community being discriminatory or having nuances about Black people and Black culture without really getting to know them. And the new generation is trying to change that. And I appreciate that. Everybody's trying to acknowledge the wrongdoings, more or less, and trying to change it to new. Because more or less, we have more in common with the Asian folk than we do with like a lot of other cultures, to be honest.
That's a fact.
When it comes to like food, how we raise our children, a lot of different things. Hence why the Koreans felt comfortable taking a lot of our references from 90s and 2000s R&B to create K-pop and what it is today.
Well, Korea's always been kind of down from what I remember. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the Asian groups, like Korea has always been like the Koreans I knew have always been kind of down.
What do you mean by down? Like they cool?
As far as like
Me too, but
kind of like similarities, you know what I'm saying? Like they kind of like the hood of the Asians.
The Asians? Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like they kind of like, I don't know. They kind of get like what we go through over here. Okay. You know what I mean? And I had a boy Sang Na. That's his name. Sang Na. I remember him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out my man Sang Na.
Listen, this dude, this dude moved straight from Korea to Jersey. He was more thugged out than the dudes. This dude was carjacking. He robbed a video store. I was like, damn.
In Asia?
I was like,
hello?
Yeah, but I never knew. You know what I'm saying? Like the ones I knew was getting straight A's and B's. This dude came over creating chaos.
There ain't no gangs in Japan or nothing. There's gangs.
Creating chaos.
All Asians are smart. All of them are nerds.
Listen.
None of them are gangsters.
This dude was gangster, man. They tried to jump him in the bathroom. Listen, when he jumped up and kicked that ceiling, they was like, "Nah, I'm good." They didn't want no parts of that.
Yo, what?
Yeah, yeah. He was in there by himself, man. He jumped up, kicked the ceiling. That was it.
Kick the ceiling.
Yeah,
Niggas ain't want no
I
party.
never did that.
that was it.
Not
That was
even-
it.
I ain't never seen nothing like that before.
Nah,
bro.
because you was ready for hands. He kicked the roof.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I'm walking out too.
Yeah.
Insane.
So I wonder whatever happened to him. 'Cause I know he got locked up. This was like we was freshmen. He got locked up for the whole sophomore year.
Locked up.
Yeah, he got locked up for carjacking. He robbed the video store. Then when he ran out, carjacked his lady, and then he got caught.
His lady?
Yeah, he carjacked. Yeah, he carjacked the lady. He got caught out there though. So I remember he got locked up. Korean boy, man. Sang nah. I wonder where he's at. He probably a doctor now.
Sang nah.
Sang nah.
Hey, Solo. I bet you he pastoring right now, bro.
He might be pastor.
He might be a pastor.
Listen. If he's a pastor, I'm going to check out that church, man, because I know where he came from. I go check out that church easy.
If the Lord
Yo, Sang, what up? Give my testimony.
Be like, I knew him when he
Yeah, I knew him when he was a little wild boy.
jacking cars.
Yeah, couldn't even speak English like that.
Yeah, y'all don't mind my little co-host right here, bro. This boy jumped in my arms and now he about to.
What's that? A cat?
Yeah.
Nah, I got my little.
And the cat black. We appreciate black.
Yeah.
Black
History month, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go, cat
Yeah.
lover.
Yeah, they talking about you, big dog.
I mean, I'm cool with them as long as they cool with me. That's it. That's all there is to it.
No.
My dog in the back. That's a black
My
dog. She
my
like
dog
fried
back
chicken when I
there,
peel off.
Yeah.
He brown. My dog mixed.
My dog's a black dog. She
Yeah, my
just-
dog mixed too, man.
Okay.
All right, I'm about to
Where's
put you
he
down,
at?
big dog.
He predominantly black though.
Yeah. But
Predominantly black is crazy.
that's crazy. Yeah.
Predominantly
Matter
black.
of fact, what's your cat's name? And they better have a first and last name in a black household.
Yes.
Oh no. His name is Alan. Because my wife named her after her late father. That was his middle name.
Oh,
So-
See, names with meaning. That is a black household.
Yeah, you feel me?
that's black. Yeah.
This little. All right, you gotta get down, big dog. I know you comfortable, but you gotta get down.
I had to legally change my dog's name
To
because
legally change the name. That's crazy.
yes, because
Yes,
they still
they
had the
named
last
it.
name of my ex. No,
Mm.
you don't pay child support over here. Change it to my last name.
The dog got a last name. Is crazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, when you go to the vet, they do give it the last
My
name.
dog got the
Mhm.
last. He got my
Mimi
last name.
Neor Newton. Okay.
Listen, Clyde Cleophas Evans. Okay, that's his
Yeah.
name.
You said
Cleo-
Cleotis?
Crazy.
Cleophas.
Cleotis is crazy.
Cleo.
Cleotis. Hold on. No. How, Courtney? How? Nah, you can't run away from this one.
I like
How, bruh?
Cleotis. I like that. That's a strong
Cleotis.
right name. I like that.
Yeah, it is.
Cause he's an old
Cleo
man.
Fist with an F.
And
Cleo
that's what you gotta understand. He's an old man, and
Cleophas.
my niece had she has a Shih Tzu,
Mhm.
and I be calling the Shih Tzu Bartholomew.
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 That's wild. Bartholomew.
Bartholomew is crazy, bruh.
That is crazy.
So I call him
Bartholomew.
Bartholomew, and when he came into the mix, Clyde, he got his name because he a twin, and it was like a girl. His twin was a girl, so it was Bonnie and Clyde. And then
Oh, yeah.
I was like, it's the two old men together. So I said I need an old name for him. So it became, Reese, aka Bartholomew, and then it became Clyde Cleophas.
Cleophas is
Clyde
crazy.
Clyde Cleophas.
Cleophas.
Baby.
Oh, and I know you be saying that nigga whole name when you get mad
Yeah.
at him too, bro.
Clyde Cleophas.
Clyde Cleophas Evans.
Oh yeah. Pretty boy. What's that? A pit? He a pit?
Yeah, he's a pit.
Yeah.
He's a pit. We talk about you.
Oh,
I'm
man,
saying
that
his name
shit
too much.
Crazy.
Yeah. You looking.
What's going on?
You looking.
He like, Mom, don't be telling him my name.
Yeah.
The The whole name, he came over like he was in trouble.
Like, yes, because he's like, what is
Like,
going
Mom,
on?
what happened?
Yes, like, good boy, you good boy. Even though he been being a bad boy,
Oh, yo,
good boy.
did you guys watch the fight last night?
No, I did not.
Garcia and Barrios, right?
Yeah,
Nah, I caught some of it.
it was a good fight, man.
And see, I'm mad, bro, because I don't know
Yeah.
what I was doing yesterday, but I ended up missing it, bro. I wanted to see it though.
You know who's fighting tonight?
Ain't
What is fighting
Clarissa fighting tonight?
Clarissa, she fighting tonight.
Oh,
She
we
fighting.
need to watch that. We lost Mark.
Oh, we lost Mark.
Yeah,
Yeah, Mark, get back in. Let me see. Nah, hopefully, let me see.
But Clarissa fights tonight. What's that?
Yeah.
On?
Tonight or Friday?
No, she fighting tonight.
Tonight. What time?
I don't know. The undercards probably started already fighting.
Oh wow, yeah, I'm definitely
Wait, what's she on though?
Huh?
What channel is it on?
Yeah, what channel? It's on paper.
I'm not sure. Probably like pay-per-view or something. I gotta look it up.
Netflix ain't stealing all the fights now.
Let me see. Nah, you know what? Because last night they had the fight was on Amazon / it was like pay-per-view, but it's like a pay-per-view version of Amazon. It's like something I don't know, something. Everything's new. Like they're doing a whole bunch of new stuff.
Yeah, a lot of special fights they on.
Nah, it was like something, but it's like affiliated with Amazon, but it's still pay-per-view.
Oh my gosh.
Something crazy.
Gotta watch
but let me see. Let me see if I can see what Clarissa.
I'm definitely about to watch that on Streamies.
Clarissa fight. Let's see.
Shout out Streamies, bro.
All right, so rematch against it's gonna be in Detroit too. It's gonna be on DAZN. I think that's part of I think it's affiliated with Amazon.
Yeah, that zone, I think they call it. But yeah.
Yeah, because I think that's what the Garcia fight was on last night.
Yeah, that's what most of the like boxing fights, that's what they come on now.
Yeah. It's gonna be good, man.
DAZN.
It's gonna be good.
My boy Claude, yes sir.
It's definitely gonna be good. I think hopefully soon, like one day they'll start mixing up the women and men matches where it's like, you know, the undercards might be men on a female main event. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
They do that for UFC. I don't know why they're not doing that for boxing. Because they definitely do it for UFC.
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be dope though. That'd definitely be dope. Nah, but last night the Garcia fight, yo, he walked in the whole time. The whole time. It's almost like the Shakur fight. Shakur like won every round basically. Same thing, same situation.
Damn. I thought Barrios was nice. Well, I know he is past his prime, but I thought
I had to try to see if I could find that fight.
Yeah, Mark said he's trying to get back in.
Yeah, it said it just glitched out.
Now, so Garcia, so he won last night. Garcia, let me see if this is Mark.
I'm like, who else trying to get in?
All right, I think Mark getting back in. There we go.
Okay.
Mr. Mark.
I don't know what. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, Mark. You was talking about the fight last night. I don't know if you caught it.
I don't know what happened.
You caught the fight last night, Mark? Maybe he's still glitching.
No, yeah, I didn't catch the fight.
Okay. Yeah, tonight Clarissa Shields fights, and then
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Now, after Garcia won, they were like, okay, you won, you got the belt. They were like, who do you want next? He called out Shakur, man. Shakur was at the fight commentating last night.
Yeah.
So he was like, you know who I want? I want Shakur Stevenson.
Wow.
Now Shakur said, you know, there's levels to it. You know what I'm saying? You can't just get me. But what do you think? What do you think about that fight? A good matchup?
It'll definitely be an interesting fight. I definitely put all my money on Shakur, but I think it'd be a pretty good fight.
Yeah.
You know, I think it'll sell well too, to be honest.
Oh, it'll definitely sell, man. It'll
Yeah.
sell. Of course, you know, the Mexicans will pop in.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? They one of the biggest like supporters of boxing. And then you have, you know what I'm saying, of course, blacks, but then also you got the other side, Shakur half Puerto Rican. So it's gonna be like they're gonna sell that as a Mexican Puerto Rican fight. For real, that's just how it is.
I know the Ricans been trying to claim him since that last fight, bro.
Yeah,
that's
so-
just always funny to me, bro.
And that's what's gonna happen. They definitely gonna do that. You know what I mean? So, you know, he from Newark though, so you know, we supporting regardless. But yeah, they're gonna sell that.
Shout out my Ricans too, bro.
That's how they're gonna sell the fight.
The Boricuas.
Mexico versus PR. I don't know what happened to Mark.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
No, while we on sports,
Puerto Rico, whatever.
Good. You good? What'd you say, Lex? You was about to say something?
Oh, I was saying, speaking of Puerto Rico, I caught the Bad Bunny performance, and I thought it was really good. I was able to have a good conversation with one of my coworkers about it via Google Translate.
Okay, so you got to see.
He doesn't know a lot of English, but yes, so I was basically able to see everything, and I like everything that it stand for, especially the beginning when they were in the sugarcane fields to represent colonialism and slavery back in the day. Moving towards in the middle, when he got that shot from that older lady, it was the bar owner of one of the oldest Puerto Rican bars in Williamsburg. I was like, oh, I recognize her. I'm like, I went there like when I was like freaking 22. I'm like, oh my God, I remember her. The wedding, that was real. The engagement, that was real too.
Facts.
That was real too. One of my favorite parts about it actually was when the dancers were on the electricity poles. So that basically represents the power grids that are always super wonky in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
And since they are a territory and not an independent country, they won't have the resources in order to source from other countries to solve the electrical grid problem that they have. So they are forced to rely on the United States. The United States said, fuck you, figure it out yourself, like with any other instance when it comes to the island. And they're forced to fix it themselves half of the time. Hence why you saw them on the poles dancing to represent that. What else? I like the fact that it was all in Spanish because of everything else that's going on. Figure it out. Google Translate is free. What else? Lady Gaga. At first I was a little bit confused, but there's two reasons, right? Two interpretations that I got from it and from other people. Lady Gaga is Italian, right? The relations between Puerto Ricans and Italians have always been kind of back and forth, good, bad, indifferent, or whatever, but inspired by a West Side Story. A Puerto Rican person and an Italian person fell in love, right? So it's another interpretation upon that. Also, she sang in English, and he said, I hope this is good enough for you in Spanish. So that was another caveat in there of saying, like, hey, you begged for a halftime show that's in English. Here's a little bit of snippet for y'all that was complaining. Like that little bit of shade. Like that. What else? I just like how they were representing all the cultures, including like the Caribbean countries. Shout out to Jamaica. I was like, oh, okay, this is a really good, caveat with everything that's going on, and it was a representation of everything that is supposed to be bringing us together, more or less. All the bad things that are being said about immigrants at this moment, they're highlighting the good attributes of what immigrants have brought to this country. Even though we have built it, there are still things that they have brought that elevated the country as well. So overall, I did like the performance. And no, I don't need it to have it in English.
I
Google
didn't
Translate is
need
free once again.
I didn't need to understand what was going on to thoroughly enjoy the halftime show. It was a very good halftime show. And it could be argued. His halftime show was um entertaining. It incorporated a message, but it was also entertaining. If I had to compare his to Kendrick's and say what you want about me, say I'm closed minded, say I'm not, I don't think deep enough, whatever.
Mhm.
Um I think that Kendrick was too focused on his black power message and his beef with Drake, and it showed in his performance to where he forgot to entertain us at the end of the day. Like, you can still give the people your message and entertain us at the same time. He didn't go through a lot of the hits that you know that made him Kendrick. Like, he didn't perform Poetic Justice. Why? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he didn't perform a lot of stuff. He only focused on the last part of the what's the name, and he only focused on, everything was kind of clouded around his beef with Drake. So, if you had, I feel like Bad Bunny did a more tasteful message.
Mhm.
And that's no shade to Kendrick, because I still love Kendrick. But I feel like, as far as getting his message across and entertaining for the platform that he was on, and not necessarily, because I feel like people still understood what he was saying and what he was representing, even though it was in Spanish. Even though, and I 100% know that the Spanish people understood, but it was clear. I feel like a lot of people were confused at the end of Kendrick's last year. They were more confused than entertained, and I guess proudly represented. I don't know. It was split down the middle. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed Bad Bunny's performance. And I don't know, Mark, I'm glad you popped back in, because I know you watched Kid Rock's performance.
Yo, the shade is crazy.
Oh man.
The shade is
Mark,
Listen,
yo.
You had fun with that
Listen.
YouTube performance. That was
Hey,
cute.
yo.
Like,
Wasn't it like 10
Nah.
people in that audience?
That was a
Listen.
crazy curve, bro. Damn.
Listen.
Yeah.
Damn.
Mark, you
enjoyed
wait,
that
you
show?
watched that over
Listen.
Bad Bunny?
Wait, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me
Yes.
good?
We
Yeah,
good,
we can
bro.
hear you. I'm waiting. Are we waiting on this?
Can y'all
Like, talk
hear
with your
me?
chest, bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No,
I'm
so
leaning with my good ear.
so I watched both, right? I watched both Bad Bunnies, and I watched halftime show, right? Bad Bunnies definitely seemed way more fun. That I would have rather been at Bad Bunnies, right?
Yeah.
Because I did watch the All American halftime show. First of all, there was nothing all American about. First of all, how is it all American and it's only country music? And like
Because that's American.
I love country music. This is Morgan Wallen. I love country music, but like
Mhm.
to have an all American halftime show and it's only country music, right now. Like, it's hip hop. Hip hop is the most predominant genre in America, and you don't even have any hip hop at all.
No, come on, bro. You know he wasn't.
Ridiculous. Second of all, like
They couldn't afford Snoop Dogg.
second of all, like
Yeah.
He was doing the Olympics too.
Yeah. Snoop.
Yeah.
I love it. I love like I love the irony of like, oh, we don't want Bad Bunny because he doesn't speak English, but let's get the dude that says ball with the ball, the bang, diggy, 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 disability said chup. Like, what the fuck? What are we talking about? Like, no.
Yeah.
How's that English?
I'm crying.
Like, nah. Like, that was pretty much just like That was just a pretty much just like a concert with a bunch of people opening for Kid Rock. Like it wasn't nothing was all American about that. The only good portion was Gabby Barrett, and I love Gabby Barrett, but like other than that, like everything else was trash.
Hey, bro.
That's what the conservatives want, yo. That's what your friends wanted.
Did y'all hear?
Let me just say, I can definitely agree with y'all about how I don't need to hear it in English to enjoy it, because music is my favorite language. I don't know how many songs I have on my playlist right now, like that don't have a lick of English, and if I hear it, I'm going crazy. Like I don't care where we at as a black person. Let Suavemente come on. Not a lick of English in that song, but if it come on, we going crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like it just is what it is. Like
Despacito.
You feel me? Like yo, let that come on. It's wild, yo. Like I don't know if y'all familiar with
Fast and Furious.
What? That ding 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 ding, bro. What? It's over. It's over. If I play that in the car, bro, I don't care where I'm at. If I'm late, I'm gonna be there early after that. Like it's lit.
Yes.
Like so, yeah. I definitely enjoyed the halftime show. It was fire. I ain't gonna hold you. It was fire.
Yeah.
Now
and had Ricky Martin on
Shout out
Ricky Martin up there.
Did y'all?
What did he say, Solo?
Huh?
What did he say, Solo? I'm trying
what,
to
Ricky Martin?
I mean, I know what he said, but what you think he said?
What, Ricky Martin?
Yeah. Who else?
Honestly, I forget what the hell Ricky Martin even said. I forget part of that. Anyway, what he was saying on there.
But Ricky Martin was basically singing a part of Bad Bunny's album, basically saying they don't want Puerto Rico to end up like Hawaii, becoming a
yeah.
And you're forced to basically conform to whatever laws that America does.
But I think when it comes to that, I think PR is kind of like conflicted. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of them do want to keep the island the same and rep that flag and everything. You know what I'm saying? Without the colonialism, but at the same time, if you do want, the what's the word I'm looking for? If you do want like the incentives that come along with being part of the United States, then some of that stuff you gotta give up. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. So I know it's like a conflict of interest, but
I mean that's true. But a lot of them do want independence at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the people are smart enough in order to sustain themselves as a country. They did it before. Why can't they do it again?
That's a fact.
Yeah, I mean it'd be interesting though. They don't need no passport, nothing. So we'll see how it plays out. Lex is gone?
Oop, that was
okay.
me.
Okay.
Did y'all hear what Kid Rock said about Jay-Z after everybody crapped on his halftime show?
Nah, what did he say?
Apparently he said that
what did he say?
He said that Jay-Z was a DEI or a diversity hire or something like that for the halftime shows.
That's crazy. So basically he's trying to.
I was like, why you mad? Because everybody said his halftime show sucked. And then next thing you know, that's what he said. And I'm just like, why? Because you weren't picked? You thought you were special because Donald Trump picked you out of a hat? Man, he got people calling, he honoring Sylvester Stallone as what he talk about? You got to call him Sir Stallone or something like
Sir Stallone. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
What he make him a duke or something? What he do? I don't know what.
A duke? Who did that? Kid Rock?
A duke?
No.
Trump?
Your president. Why he honor him? Is it Sylvester Stallone?
Your president? Huh?
I don't know. If anything, I would think like Sylvester Stallone is more similar to us than Trump's people.
It was Sylvester Stallone? Why did
You never
Trump?
know.
I'm gonna find out. But yeah, y'all, that's y'all president.
That's Mark's president. I mean, it's all our president, but at the end of the day, Mark is 100% behind him. Huh?
You didn't even vote.
You damn right I didn't vote. I didn't agree with none of them candidates. So I was like, I ain't gonna just vote.
That from the corner.
Yeah, anyways. I ain't voting just to vote. That ain't how I do. I'm not voting just to vote. I ain't like either one of them. So I was like, I'll let y'all pick.
But y'all can't. You can't complain then.
I'm not complaining. I'm saying that's Mark's people. Mark stand 100% behind his president.
Yo, Mark is getting a lot of shade.
No, it's not. It's no shade. I'm saying, did Mark disagree?
It's a lot of like
I don't know how
like shots being thrown at my boy direction, bro.
Listen, I don't understand.
Can y'all hear me?
I don't
All
understand.
right, so I got a question, right?
That's a cop out.
Kind of.
No. All right, so no, this is my question. So if you don't like either candidate, you vote just to vote. You still vote just to vote if you don't like either one. If you don't trust either one, I don't. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Has there been a candidate ever that aligns with everything that you stand for? Ever? No.
Because you not choosing
if
is
you want to be real, all
and
of them are fucked up.
Sitting and saying, "Oh, you got a problem with this, you got a problem with that," and you don't do the basic thing that you can, the most basic right that you have as a citizen, and vote for the person in office. And if you don't vote, and it's not even necessarily about the president, you need to be voting for school board president. You need to be voting for your governors, your mayors. Those are the people that end up becoming
local.
That's really
not even doing that. Let alone the president, but didn't want to complain about what's going on. You need to get into the fight at least.
Hold on. Solo has not complained about what's going on. I find it funny, but I did not complain. I just find it funny. I'm saying that's Mark's people. I didn't complain about it. At the end of the day, I didn't complain. I didn't complain. You know what I'm saying? I didn't complain.
I think so.
It's expensive out here.
I think that
that's not complaining.
You said what?
I said
I don't know if I'm glitching
out here. That's not complaining.
You're going.
What's fucked up?
Out, Mark.
Wait,
what's fucked up? What, as far as ice?
Mark, is your mic good? Is your mic good? I'm talking to you, Mark.
Mark, you good?
I don't know if it's
hello.
Yeah.
Somebody hear me?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm like, what the heck is going on?
All right, so what do you consider as fucked up right now? Like the whole ice situation?
Hello.
What else?
Well, yeah, duh.
I'm saying what else?
Yeah, a lot of things without due process is fucked up. The economy is fucked up.
No due
everything
process
that I said about
no
due
process
about like 6-7 months ago is true now. Still fucked up. Yeah, it's getting serious. Unemployment on the rise because
Now, do you think that's 100% Trump, or do you think this part of the changes that's going on? There's gonna be a whole lot of jobs that's gonna be taken over by AI as well. So that got nothing to do with Trump.
Oh, also, yes, I would like to give my flowers to Courtney, please, from months ago. Yes. I did say AI was good. I'm retracting my statement. I'm woman enough to say that.
Thank you.
I don't know about Mark, but I'm woman enough to say that about AI at least. Okay, because it's getting real weird out here. I only said that about AI because of the nuances of Google. You know what I'm saying? Like, I treat AI as Google because of like that's a part of my job.
Yeah.
What I don't agree with is using AI to generate pictures of yourself. They're capturing pictures of us and putting it up into databases, right?
Yes,
I'm not uploading a picture of myself up in there.
Yeah.
You scan your face, your body, and stuff like that. They get to keep that. If you read the copy, they get to keep all of them stuff. That stuff that they make with your face on it. They get to keep all of that content. Like, bro,
and they can use it for whatever they like, advertisements, everything.
I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to do it. I'm staying away. Like, no, Sonny.
Yeah.
Will
But I think as far as AI
need y'all
and like robotics and all that, we it's a done deal. Ain't nothing you can do about it.
And
Well,
they
that
are
was part of
talking
the big
about it.
beautiful bill.
Yeah, it's
Says
definitely
there's
coming, bro.
no regulations for AI for the next 10 years. We're kind of fucked.
Yeah, but I think even if we had regulation, I don't think it matters. It's going to take
And
over
the
a
data
lot of the jobs and
centers,
everything.
they're affecting our Black and brown communities. Why? Why?
You're trying to weed out.
Any clue? Because the white folks over there in those white towns, they made sure they went up to those council meetings saying we don't want this shit here. And some of it worked. So why are they being popped up in high populated areas, consuming our water, consuming our energy, making our bills go even higher?
Because people don't vote
for our expense.
Yeah, but you know what? I think like you said. Now listen, like you said with the high populated areas, I think it's gonna in a high populated area. I think it's just common sense is gonna happen regardless in a high populated area. You get what I'm saying? It's just gonna happen. They're not going to no rural area and setting up shop. Here, Mark's getting back in. You know what I mean? I know they was trying to get a Amazon warehouse in Queens, Long Island City, and they voted it out. But they're gonna put it somewhere else.
Okay, this looks
better. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, it's way better.
You should move to a different part of the house. Where you at, man? I see the top of your head.
At the same part.
I'm still at the same part. I just switched to my phone.
Oh, okay. It's better. Even the audio is better.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Thanks.
This is the first time we use this, man. So
speaking of,
this is a trial run.
Speaking of all the nonsense, apparently they have been planning COVID-19 since 2016.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Like apparently they have been planning COVID. In the Epstein files, it came out that they have been preparing and planning for COVID for years before the pandemic actually happened.
I don't know if I believe everything in the Epstein files, man.
I don't really believe a lot of that stuff either, but I've been saying since the beginning of time that COVID was planned, okay? Because the flu, this is how I see it. The flu vaccine started to not like people stopped getting the flu vaccine. It wasn't working. Even doctors were not pushing it because they agreed that the shot wasn't working. It kept evolving, blah blah blah.
Yeah, mutating.
A lot of people stopped getting the flu vaccine, and then next thing you know, like a year or two later, boom, COVID. Next thing you know, oh, get your COVID shot. I said COVID is the new flu shot. The COVID vaccine is the new flu shot. They just trying to get that worldwide. And it was population control. I'm telling you, they released that junk, man.
They made billions off of that.
Humans are the only people that are killing us. We're killing our own self. The human population, we're killing our own selves. I promise you. We're the reason why humanity is going crazy right now.
Nah, so with the COVID vaccine, right? Did was it mandatory for your job? Did you have to get the shot?
I did.
Depending on where you was, where you worked at. Places,
Yeah, I had to get it. It was like mandatory. You getting fired if you didn't get it.
I worked for Quest at that time, so I definitely had to get it. I had no choice at all, bro.
And schools also. The schools, they were like, yo,
the
kids had to get it.
And they
strongly suggested that we get it.
Yeah, they can't, the schools and stuff, they can't really force you. But I know like hospitals and stuff like that, they made people get it. If you worked in a nursing home or anything like that, with older people, senior living, whatever, they made you get it. You know, a lot of places that have a lot of public people coming in and out of it, you know, they made you get vaccine.
Yeah. I remember they was having COVID parties. Like, oh, I got the vaccine. It was like the cool thing to do. You know what I mean? And then
it still be contagious.
To go to the club, to go anywhere, like the bars, you know, you showed up with your little card and it was like, yeah, I got mine. And the person that didn't get it, you looking at them as if like they dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? You ain't get no vaccine? Like, you looking at them like they're dirty. But like, I'm pissed I even got the vaccine now.
Me too.
I mean,
I'm pissed.
I look at that for the people who refuse to vaccinate their kids. That's cool. Do that for your kid. Your kid ain't allowed to be around mine though. Coughing and sneezing. All that. Do that.
Yeah. But
in your house.
So did let's say your kids did they get the vaccine?
Yeah. No, my son didn't. My son got a bunch of health problems, and they still be trying to make him get the flu and the COVID vaccine.
Yeah.
I had to go to bat with with his doctor at first. Like, I love his doctor. First of all, let me just be clear that I love his doctor. But I had to just like kind of just put my foot down and let her know, no, stop asking me to give him flu shots. Stop asking me to give him COVID vaccine. He's not getting it. And my whole thing is that he has enough health issues going on. He don't need to pump any more foreign chemicals or medication or whatever into his body that's going to be good. He don't need to introduce nothing else to his body that don't need to be in there. Okay. And I said, listen, he caught COVID. He knocked that thing out in like a week. I caught it from him. I was down for 2.5 damn months. I almost died from COVID. So and then before that, when he was first born, me and him both had the flu for the first and only time that we've ever had it together. And I'm like 20 something, and he was just born. I never had the flu before. But I had it with him, and we've never had it again, and it's been over a decade. Like, so it's like I'm not about to introduce this thing into him, and then now you want to give it to him every year. If he got to get the shot every year, that means it doesn't work. Like, it ain't like the measles or the other vaccines that we get when we're a kid that has been proven to work and stop, and kill out all of these, those old school, stuff that we used to get, like whooping cough and all of that stuff. It's not like that. That if you got to keep getting the shot every year, that means it doesn't work. In my head. So,
well, I think because they say like every year is like a new strand of the flu.
Like it mutates.
It mutates. Yeah. So I mean,
so every year you gotta pump yourself with this new chemical, and you don't know how they changing it. They just calling it the flu shot.
Well, see, that's kind of like what I was worried about when it came down to the COVID vaccine. It was like mandatory, but I always felt like, okay, when they bring, because it was like what Pfizer and like two other ones that were like the main ones.
Moderna.
And I was like,
Moderna,
and Johnson and Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson.
Yeah. And I mean, so my thing was like, I was always worried about like, okay, are they giving us the same vaccine in Newark that they're gonna bring to like Short Hills or like you know what I'm saying, or the towns each getting, you know what I'm saying, like are we, you know what I mean? They're gonna shoot us with the same thing.
Us contaminated doses, like
or either like weekend. Yeah. We just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, they already want to take our community out anyway, so that's the perfect way to do it.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's what I was wondering about, like almost like smallpox. Like, do I trust the vaccine they're bringing to Newark? So I'm like, I'll drive out to the bougie area and get that vaccine.
Listen, when I got sick with COVID, that was like one of the scariest times in my life. I promise you. And my thing is, I love the Lord, and He knows when it's my time to go, and I'm still here right now. And if it's my time to go, there ain't nothing you can do about it when the Lord call you home. That if it's your time to go, it's your time to go. Well, while I'm here, I'm not gonna live in fear, because I got a lot of people who live in fear, and you talk about somebody who used to have panic attacks, like, you know what I mean? So I'm not living in fear, to go outside, things like that. But what I am gonna do is be very, very cautious and very, very mindful And I promise you, the one thing that I say over the last year or so is the more people I work with, the more unsanitary I realize people are. And
Yeah.
it's driving me crazy. Like people are so unsanitary, and
Yeah.
that's why I have been, I do my little herbal teas or whatever, and my ginger. I make sure I take my little emergencies and stuff like that because you gotta be on it. They got every year there's a new thing coming. They got monkeypox, RSV. There's some other new mutation that's out right now. Like I ain't playing with these people, but understand this. I'm not gonna be afraid. They want you to be afraid and be in the house and wither away and be scared and blah blah blah. I'm not about to be afraid to live my life. Okay, I'm gonna use wisdom because the Lord has blessed me with such. Okay, and that's it. Like that's it. Like they want us to sit in the house and wither away.
Yeah, like my COVID hit me hard, bro. I don't know about y'all, but COVID hit me hard.
Definitely.
Yeah, I
Like it
can get
felt
it.
like
Definitely.
it felt like somebody tied like a 10-pound weight to each one of my limbs. Like it was crazy.
Bro, like, because remember I told you I used to work for Quest.
Yeah.
Like, so I used to have to go collect the samples of all the COVID tests and all the shit like that. And I I forgot what hospital was that I was picking up from, but I went to the lab and I'm literally trying to get the lab, and they had so many samples that one of the bags, when I opened the freezer, it fell out and it smacked me right in the face.
Oh fuck.
My
Bro,
God, bro.
mind you, I got my mask on, I got everything on. This shit hit me like dead in the face. That next day I came in, bro, I was going through it, bro. I literally, like, I had to call him in, like, yo, I'm not feeling well. I'm gonna park real quick. I took like an hour nap. I woke up, shit didn't change shit. I finally made it back. The hardest thing I ever had to do was drive home. Mind you, I'm coming from
Bruh.
Teterboro, trying to make it back to Irvington. If it wasn't for my
Bruh.
wife being on the phone with me, bro, trying to talk me through that, like, no, Greg, wake up, get up, get up, get up, bro, I wouldn't have made it home that night, bro. Like COVID, and then on top of that, I lost my grandmother around that time too. So I had to go through that, and then COVID at the same time. Yeah, bro, I did not think I was gonna make it out that week, bro,
Yo,
at all.
bro. I was
I was
like
I
I
got
could not breathe. Like, bro, I was scared to go to sleep. I was teaching my son how to dial 911 because I was like, bro, I don't think I'm gonna wake up. Like,
I,
and,
I
I,
didn't think
and
I
ain't
was, I didn't think I was
nobody in
gonna
the
make it
house with
either.
us, bro. That was the scariest time ever, bro.
at the start of COVID, I was working at University Hospital, right? I was doing security at University Hospital,
Mm.
and it was at super early to like they not knowing what happened, and like they keeping people in isolated rooms, and they're having to say goodbye to their family members on like tablets because like you can't go up and see them because they about to die. And like my job did some crazy shit. Like slowly but surely, like different officers weren't showing up, and we're like, oh, what happened? Oh, he's just on vacation. Whole time they had COVID, and like
Damn.
the job wasn't telling us.
Wow. Yeah,
The
because
job wasn't telling us.
technically they're not allowed to.
Yeah.
Give information.
Yeah, that was part of the HIPAA law, right?
HIPAA law, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I left there and I went to the detention center. And all the immigrants were coming into the detention center straight from the border, and we don't know what they got. So like a bunch of these immigrants, they just had COVID, and we just had to be around them. And it was like
Oh my
one
God.
officer to like 40 detainees.
That's insane.
So like, and that's how I got it.
Yeah, nah. Well, at least you ain't got to worry about that no more because Trump don't believe in it. So we ain't gonna be inside no more.
Nah.
You know what I mean? I know they said it was supposed to be like another round of COVID that's supposed to come through, but at this point, like, who knows, man? Who knows?
I ain't gonna hold you. My fault. I ain't mean to cut you off. I ain't gonna hold you.
No.
That was probably one of the only things that I actually kind of liked about COVID because everybody was inside. So
Yeah.
that made my job a whole lot easier because I was driving around. Like the roads was so clean, bro.
So clear.
Yeah.
So clean.
Yeah.
And me, especially the
Right.
time that I'm working like 3 to 11. So the start of my shift is nothing but traffic because I'm
Yeah.
literally on the parkway. I'm literally on 1 and 9. I'm on Route 3. I'm on the turnpike. So it was traffic everywhere. When I said it was a blessing to not have to bro, my route was literally typically anywhere between 8 to 9 hours. I'm getting done in like 5.5, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, listen. I like it. Yeah, and then when the world opened back up, you could tell because everybody was back on the roads again. And I was just like, dang, I was loving my commute.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, I can't even leave out. You ever be on the road and you be driving, you be like, damn, y'all ain't gotta work. It be like midday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, damn, what, everybody on lunch break? Like,
Yep.
what's happening? I'm off work early and it's still traffic. Like, what's happening?
Still out here, bro.
Yeah. You wasn't even getting pulled over during COVID.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah, they was just like, man, it's enough going on. Leave them alone, bro.
Yeah.
Like, long as they ain't doing nothing reckless, like, y'all good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nah. If a cop pulled you over, you knew your ass did some
You
bullshit,
did something.
Mm-hmm.
COVID, you did something.
Yeah, I liked it, man. I missed it. I miss it, man. The one thing I liked about COVID was like that we was all inside, and it was like, I don't know, man. You kind of, if you was around family, you kind of came together a little bit more. You had more of that free time.
True shit. True
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Only thing that sucked about it for me was that like I had to bring my 30th birthday in the house, not being able to do nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, nah, yeah. Basically, it shut down. Yeah, that just shut
Oh
down
yeah,
a
nah.
week. That just shut down a week before my birthday. COVID, they shut down the world. Like,
COVID fucked up my wedding. Like I got married in 2020.
what?
Yeah.
Damn.
I was trying to have at least anywhere between 100 to 125 guests. I think we maybe if we had 30.
Damn.
Like everybody literally had to tune in via Zoom.
Damn.
That's crazy. You know what's crazy is that my brother, he had got married right before COVID. Like we flew out to Vegas and he got married. Now what's crazy is like the next 2 days is when COVID popped off. As soon as we flew back, we didn't wear no mask, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just flew back to Jersey, and then it was like 2 days after that is when COVID struck. So I was like, damn, I would have had to wear a mask on the flight if I would have stayed like an extra 2 days, or it just would have been a whole different ball game. The wedding probably wouldn't even happen.
Oh, like, and it's crazy because I still got my mask that says groom on it. Like that's crazy.
That's crazy. That is crazy, yo. So you had to cancel the whole wedding, is what you're saying?
No. We had the wedding, but like I said, it wasn't
nowhere
near as many people as I wanted to actually be there. Like I said, the majority of our guests, and shout out to them, but they literally tuned in via Zoom.
Yeah.
Like I had a lot of people sending me like actual Zoom videos and pictures that they captured on Zoom, just like, yeah, we was in, congratulations to you. But I would much rather have had them there in person.
Well, you
So,
see,
and
that was my thing. Not to cut you off, but that was my thing during COVID. Like, I, longed for human interaction. That actually helped me, like, with my anxiety and panic attacks, because it was like it got to a point where I was so tired of seeing people through a screen.
Yeah.
Like, and I was just like, yo, I need human interaction. Oh my God. We saw that it's not good for man to be alone. Like, like, you know what I mean? I was just like, oh my God, if I gotta do church through Zoom one more time. Oh my gosh. I was just like, not to say that the Holy Spirit can't meet us because I've had some great Zoom sessions where the Holy Spirit meets and you worship together, but it's just like, oh my God, I was like, yo, I'm tired of going to church on Zoom. I'm tired of talking to people through a screen. I'm tired of watching TV and everybody's in the square.
Yeah.
Yep. I was over it. So like I got to a point where it was like I kind of went against the bad, like, and it helped me as far as like my anxiety, because it was like I had a desire to like get out and be around people, because I missed being around. I mean, you talk about 90s kid, we know what it's like
Yeah.
to be,
Facts.
to not be consumed by the technology. So we
We was
know what it's
outside.
like to exactly. We was outside, like for real. No parents. we was
You
running.
feel me?
We was running the streets, literally. Like, so, like, we know what it's like to have that, that human interaction, and not it just be, you know, technology and everything. And think about the kids. Like, my son's first year of school was on a computer. He had to go to school. His first year of school, he had to go in like this in a box like this. So it's like that, that was a challenge, trying to teach, basically be a teacher at school. I mean, yeah, they on the computer, but you literally have to sit there with them, a 6 and 7 year old, and sit there with them and make sure that they learning how to write. Make sure that and if you're a good parent, you were kind of helping them do some of that stuff before they started school.
Yeah.
But that was a hard time. And one of the things that I'm learning as I'm teaching now is being mindful of the fact that because I'm teaching the middle school, a lot of those kids were like pandemic, like, they started school during the pandemic. A lot of those kids
Mm-hmm.
were born into a world that was consumed by technology. They don't know what it's like to not have a tablet, a
A screen
cell
in
phone,
front of their face.
right
Facts.
at the tip of their hands. They don't know what it's like. And it's hard for us old heads, quote unquote, as my kids call me, old heads. It's, 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 it's hard for us old heads sometimes to remember that, like, they are kind of at a little bit of a disadvantage. And we get so frustrated with them because we like, gosh, y'all don't know how to do nothing, but they've never had to really do it because they got
Yeah.
devices and this,
Yeah.
that. It's kind of not their fault. It's kind of our fault. Like, we created all of this stuff for them, this environment for them. It's kind of our fault.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, craziness, man.
Yeah, I definitely agree. So, how you guys liking this this whole situation? What's the snow like where you at?
Bro,
Is piling up? Anybody look outside yet?
Yeah.
I gotta look
I
outside.
looked outside before it was going crazy. I definitely got to check.
Yeah.
It ain't too wild yet,
It ain't too crazy.
but it's there now.
I mean, the good thing is that I don't think this one's supposed to stick like the other one was. The other one was like ice because it was so cold outside.
Stick. I don't know.
No, I mean, like, before it was like frozen because it was so cold out. It froze the next day.
That's because it snowed a lot first, and then it turned into freezing rain and stuff like that. Here, this time, it rained a lot. It rained first, so when it started snowing, it really didn't stick at first. Then
Yeah.
now,
I
it's
forgot Mark got the roof view.
Yeah. Plus, it's not going to be too cold.
It's a roof.
Oh yeah, it's
No,
piling up.
it's not bad out here. It's not super bad.
Yeah.
It's not too crazy.
I think tomorrow is supposed to get the most
Yo,
though.
summer nights, bro, up on the rooftop.
Yeah. Mark, we got to do a podcast at your crib, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down. I just gotta get some patio furniture.
Yeah. That'll be dope.
Yeah, that'd be dope, man.
Yo,
I wanted to round out this
go ahead.
episode.
Yeah.
No, go say what you was gonna say, Courtney.
No, I just wanted to
round out
because
closure.
we mentioned Unrivaled in the last what's the name? I don't know if y'all caught that, but Unrivaled, that one-on-one. Shout out to Courtney Williams, and what's her, is it Heidemann? I can't remember, but Stud Buds. I know y'all know Stud Buds. Shout out to them. But it was crazy because they got blown out. They was the only ones that get blown out in that first round. But shout out to them, especially Courtney Williams. She took it like a G, and was a good sport about it. But shout out to the point guard, Chelsea Gray, who claimed that 200 $100,000 prize for being the GOAT that she is. And she won the one-on-one unrivaled competition. So shout out to her.
Shout out her, bro.
Shout out to my other girl, Alicia Gray, who won second place. So it was Alicia Gray against Chelsea Gray. You know, Gray was Gray. That was great. But it was a battle. It was the best 2 or 3. And games and game point was 7. So understand that Chelsea Gray got blown out in that first game, and then she beat 2 games back to back to take the win over Alicia Gray. So
she had to lock in, bro.
Shout out to her. And then right now, Unrivaled, they're in their latter half of the season. They're gonna be at the Barclays Center March 2nd, if I'm not mistaken. That'll be playoffs. And I think going into their championship round. So they'll be out there. I'm ready for that. And I'm ready for this WNBA season, if we have one, because apparently negotiations are not going well between the players right now. Okay. They're not going well between the players right now. And it might be some delay to the WNBA start if they don't see some compensation for, their efforts, basically. So I don't know how this is going to go. Like I said, I don't agree. I don't agree with them fighting for money. I mean, I think they could have waited a few more years, like a couple more years, because they really started to get traction. WNBA, women's basketball as a whole, really just started to get traction. I don't think they were deep enough out of debt for them to be commanding the things that they want at the moment. And arguably, the players are saying that it's not that they aren't making money, it's that all the money is going to the higher up. So like the owners of the game, of the teams, the owners of the league and things like that. So they're saying that the players are saying that there is money coming into the league. Y'all just not giving it to us. Y'all giving it to yourselves, basically. So they got that going on. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I just know I need them to get their lives. So
yeah.
Because WNBA is still great. I know Unrivaled is great, but guys, WNBA is still great. We need them. so yeah. But
yeah, I miss it. I'm like,
I'll check that out.
Definitely gonna check it out. Definitely gonna check it out, man. Hopefully this season jumps off.
Yeah, man. I hope so. I don't want to see no delays. I feel like the players could have held off a bit. I understand what they mean by wanting more money and things like that. I get it. They're working as hard as the what's the name, but they got to understand that the season is not as long. They need a little bit more compensation when it comes to being taken care of as compared to what the men may need. And they gotta, get out of debt.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing. Like they jumping the gun a little bit. Yeah, gotta get out of debt first. Like y'all are barely out of debt. Like, so yeah, hold on a second and then get some negotiations. But they know a little bit more. And they dishing out a lot of money for the players in Unrivaled. So I don't know, man. That junk is some competition because they did. Chelsea Gray, a $200,000 prize for a one-on-one competition. That's a lot of money. That's more than she made.
A lot,
in her WNBA salary for the year. That's her whole WNBA salary and some. Like, so that's what they're saying. Like, you got Unrivaled, a league that's only been 2 years deep. And the players are saying, like, also, y'all expanding the league, but y'all ain't compensating the teams that y'all do got.
Already been here,
Teams. Y'all added a team last year. Y'all got a team. Y'all had the Valkyries last year. Y'all got a team this year. Y'all trying to get another team this year. Where's all this money coming from if we can't be paid?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. They know a lot more than us because they in it, but Like, I just hope all is well and that they could get on the same page. Don't be like the red and blue in Congress right now. So don't be like them. Let's figure it out so everybody could be happy. But yeah, I'm gonna swing it back to Lex so she can round us out.
Yes, so since it's Black History Month, I want us to go around the table or the screen and just say who you want to give a shout out to Black History Month to. It could be multiple because I personally have a list. So that's
dang. The first person that comes to mind, and just know that I cried when she passes. Please, I want to give flowers to Cicely Tyson because I love me some Cicely Tyson, and if y'all ever watch this movie called The Story of Jane Pittman, it's a perfect movie to watch during Black History Month. But that's one of my favorite movies done by her. But I just feel like Cicely Tyson played so many iconic black, figures or representations of the black community. Like, yeah, the growth of the black community. Like, she played so many amazing roles, and like I said, I cried when she passed. But I love the fact that she was working until they called her home.
Yeah.
Like, she was working until the very, very
basically
end. She was making an impact to the very, very, very end. So if I had to shout out anybody for Black History Month, shout out to Cicely Tyson. God rest her soul.
I'll go. Since we talked about the Super Bowl, I'll go Michael Joseph Jackson for Black History. Man, we talk about the Super Bowl. Everybody's talking about how Bad Bunny beat Michael Jackson's Super Bowl number.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, you can't compare it because Michael Jackson was making those numbers before everybody had a device in their hands.
Facts.
So you can't, like that. That we will never see another entertainer like him in our lives.
Yes.
That's a fact.
I'm mad you had to put his whole government though, but
yeah, I was like, who the hell is that?
Joseph.
Michael Joseph Jackson.
Go ahead, Greg. You're like Joseph.
Yeah.
He don't even like that name.
Right.
Oh man. Exactly. I'm like, he ain't like that name.
Shout out to Michael.
Since we on the topic of Black history, I'm a firm believer in giving people their flowers while they're here. So I'm gonna start off by saying shout out to all of y'all.
Oh shit! Okay. Hey.
I mean, we all are black. we all are black. And some of us blackity black. But I definitely want to give. Hey, it is what it is. I'm definitely the blackity black. Feel me? But it is what it is.
I mean, I ain't took no offense to what you just said, so it ain't
Well, Lex, we already established that you would have been in the house anyway, so
Wow. It is not my fault. I'm melanin deficient. Okay.
Hey.
She said she was not my fault. And like I said, I would have left the second day. I don't have any regrets. I don't have any regrets.
I'm sorry.
She's leaving us.
But it's all good. But reeling it back in, I just want to make sure that y'all understand that y'all are history and y'all are continuing to make history. And if nobody else tells you, I just want to make sure that y'all know that I'm proud of y'all.
Appreciate that, bro.
Definitely. I know even people can be proud, but it means something different when you say it, when you hear it. So I do encourage y'all that whether we come here or whether we doing anything else, just to keep going. But yeah, I want to give y'all flowers and definitely tell y'all that I appreciate y'all for being so welcoming for me coming in. This has been something that I've always wanted to do, but I never thought I would have the opportunity to. And like I said again, y'all have been so welcoming. So I definitely appreciate y'all, and I'm proud of y'all as well.
Proud of you too, man. Appreciate that.
And appreciate that.
Definitely appreciate that. I guess I'm left, man. For Black History, I think I would definitely give a shout out to Jay, Nas. You know what I'm saying? Like that's who I would give a shout out to. Because not only are they some of the best in music or in hip hop, but what they've done. You get what I'm saying? What they've taken hip hop to, Nas doing a casino out in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like that's big. We never thought that would happen.
Okay.
Black people in general, but also just the fact of like, who thought that hip hop would even make it that far? You get what I'm saying?
Fact.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Barclay Center in Brooklyn, like who thought that your name would even be in a pot for that?
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Shout out to them. And we're gonna keep on doing what we do, man. We're gonna make us look good. We're gonna be proud of ourselves, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we love that. We love that. Now back to my list.
Yeah.
Yes. Amen. Okay. I was inspired by this creator called Wildin on TikTok, and he goes on live every day to shout out different people from the Black diaspora on Happy Black History Month. So this is my list that I constructed together today. Okay. Happy Black History Month 2. The Double Dutchers, the Quarter Zip Community, the Natural Redheads that are tired of explaining it, the Old Community who got a fire playlist, the Bone Eaters at the barbecue,
Okay.
the lactose intolerant people that still eat mac and cheese.
Oh my God!
Yes. That's crazy.
The movers and shakers and shot callers and ballers in the club. Whoever Beyonce was talking about in that video.
Okay.
The Majorette dancers.
Yes, sir. Shout out them.
The Majorette dancers. Especially from, what was it? Bring It On? Yes. That crew. Yes. Shout out to the Black home owners, because ain't much of y'all, but they are there. They're there, and they are cutting their grass at 8 a.m. before it get too hot.
I know a couple.
Shout out to the families that put every single child's name on the cake of the birthday cake. Yes.
Hey.
Sure.
Shout out to the families who wear all white to the family reunions, like it's a group album cover. Shout out to the people who are still driving baggy car ceilings and refuse to fix them. I was included with Betty the Beauty.
Oh man, that was me. What? Dodge Dart.
Shout out to the church drummers and singers that don't know how to turn it off after 8 minutes. It's done. It's done.
It is what it
but
is.
The Spirit came through for another 6 minutes. So yes, this song that was originally 5 minutes is now 15. But it's okay, because y'all do what it do every time. The aunties with the 27 piece with the big side eye. We know who you are, and we still thank you either way. The uncles who are the grill masters with the Grill Master 11s, who almost went pro and will not stop reminding us that he pro.
That is
tell us which pro that he said he almost went in.
Blew out. Right.
Yeah, allegedly from ACL. Every injury is different every time.
Yep.
Shout out to the cousins that started roasting you the second you walk in.
Oh,
yes.
Yo.
Shout out to the ones that said, I'm not staying that long, but then stay until the function closes. Shout out to the people who clean the whole house before the guests come over. And nobody even goes upstairs, but they clean it because they know.
That's my mama.
Shout out to the ones who still got the plastic on their couches. And
Lord.
Shout out my grandma.
Yeah,
They still exist.
they still yeah.
My back
Yeah.
got hot.
yes, they
Yeah.
do. yes, yes,
Yep.
yes.
Sweating.
Shout out to the family member that brings store-bought cookies to the function and rearranges them on a plate like they baked it themselves.
Hey,
I
That's
do
funny
have
as
a
hell.
family member like that. I will
Yeah.
not tell them their name. But
Listen,
shout out to you because you make Christmas wholesome with them cookies.
it happens.
I know
long
where
as
they're
it's
from,
good.
but I eat them. hmm
Tearing them motherfuckers up. Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the parents that yell your full government across the room.
Yes.
Shout out to the cousin who learned a new word and will use it all year, like styling. Shut up. We heard you.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right. But we still appreciate you in Black History Month. What else? What else? Hold on.
No, she got paid.
Yeah.
More pages. Okay, come on, Lex.
Yeah.
Shout out to the person who always says, watch this and do something very unnecessary. Shout out to the group chat historians that bring up stuff from 2010 with screenshots. Shout out to the ones who take 45 minutes to say goodbye at the door.
Oh man.
At the door, yes. Shout out to the kids that still get up and perform in front of company for $5 or less. Because some of them don't want to do it, and you have the right to say no because that's your body autonomy. But we still need entertainment in this day and age. So here's $5 to do the Harlem Shake. Thank you. Shout out to the barbers that are also therapists, life coaches, news, local news anchors, and sometimes security because y'all be wilding. Shout out to the hairstylist that said it won't hurt, but she definitely lied. But it's okay. My hair is slave for 2 weeks.
She breaks
that is okay.
Yeah.
When I get home. The thoughts. People who refuse to throw away good butter containers for other items. Yes, we know you and we see who you are.
Good butter containers.
We don't even
Shout
got
out to the cooks that don't measure.
Put them greens up.
Exactly. We don't even do Tupperware. We do Chinese containers and butter containers. Hello? But shout out to the cooks that don't measure and tell you how to cook. And you have to process what 3 cups of flour is with 3 handfuls.
I was taught by measurements.
And I thank you for your service.
What's a pinch?
Shout out to the ones that clap when the plane lands.
I'm a clapper. I'm a clapper.
Yeah, you be clapping.
Thank you, Lord, for getting me to the other side. Thank you.
Shout out to the friend that disappears at the cookout, but magically comes back with 3 plates stacked. Talking about some, what's up, cousin?
No.
Shout out to the folks that make a way without no way. Shout out to the EBT card holders faithfully. Because some of y'all be passing the card on to the people who need it, and I thank you. You got me through college, and I thank you for that. Shout out to New Orleans, Philly, LA, Houston, Texas, Maryland, DC, and most honorably, Newark, and I thank you. Happy Black History Month.
I like that.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope. I liked it. I like it. That was good. I like it.
And I'll make a new list every year because we got too much going on.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot.
I love that.
Oh, and shout out to the Afro Latinos that know that they Black. Shout out, Solo.
Shout out to y'all.
Yes,
sir.
And
also, shout out.
Some of your cousins say me no Black, and I gotta acknowledge that. I gotta acknowledge it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, funny as hell.
You got that one cousin you look at mad cross-eyed like, what is you talking about, bro?
Yeah, what you talking about? Yeah.
You don't got to tell them, but we know you see them at the family reunion, and you just stay away from them. And that's fine.
Shout out real quick. Shout out
happy Black History Month to everybody. Thank you.
Shout out to all the Black educators, okay, all the Black teachers that are about administration. I ain't talking about the board of ed. Not to say that y'all not important, but I'm talking about those Black teachers that are in the classroom with the teachers that are in the ones that are spending their money, okay, the ones that are spending on supplies, the ones that are dealing with your kids more than you do.
Mhm.
Okay, the ones because and remember that your kid
Exactly.
has two personalities, one at home and one at school. Okay. Like shout out to y'all, for those ones because they are on the front lines with the next generation. And when I tell you this generation coming up,
Different.
they different, and we
Yeah.
need those, especially our community, our Black community. And I mean, listen, Black people, I'm sorry to say it, we can't be raised how the other folk raise their kids. Okay, we got a little bit, more of grit and grind that we gonna have to go through life. And I love a Black educator who gets that, who doesn't sugarcoat it for the kids, because you think you being harder on them, but later on you realize that they love you for it. So that's the reward. So understand. Shout out to y'all.
Facts.
Yeah, shout out to Black educators, because woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And I'll throw in a honorable mention before we wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? Started with Shorty. We're gonna end it with her. You know what I'm saying? DJ John. She go hard for the Black people, man. She go hard, yo.
Shout out to her.
Her whole
Shout out to her.
her whole station is dedicated to Black people. You know what I'm saying? 91.9 True Hue. She go hard.
Yes,
She go hard, yo.
I catch some of her.
Yeah.
She put some of the clips of her stuff. She be doing her morning stuff on the show, and she always shows us love in the comments. So shout out to you. Go check her out. Go down any of our pages, you'll see she's probably like one of the first commenters.
One of the first ones.
And her and Mark going at it for a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't
for a little bit.
Shout
It's
out.
all love,
usually
though.
see you like dropping like links and stuff, but it may be a good idea maybe just to add her link in
Yeah,
this video
yeah.
if you can.
Definitely do that.
Word.
Yeah, so if you're an artist and you want some music on the station, definitely gonna drop the link. You get what I'm saying? If you want to hear any music, any Black music, you know what I'm saying? Drop the link and request it. She gonna play it. You know what I mean? So definitely appreciate her rocking with us and the support and everybody else who's supporting. Jersey.
Keep
That's
rocking
it,
with
man.
us. Y'all be safe out here in this snow, man.
Yeah.
A lot of us
Y'all do, man.
got to do some shoveling tomorrow, but y'all be safe
Oh,
out here in
I'm
the
not looking
snow.
forward to it, man.
Schools is shut down. So it's a snow day tomorrow in Jersey.
Oh man, bro. I know work for me about to be hectic tomorrow. Cause yo, I swear to God, when everybody home, they call it.
Yeah.
So y'all be safe out here.
Everybody be
as
safe,
y'all.
man.
Facts, yeah. This is cool, but hopefully next time, we do this. We see everybody in person.
Yeah, back in the station. You know what I'm saying? But this was dope, though.
Facts.
This was dope.
Yeah, man.
This is dope.
Yes, we can do this again.
Yeah, man. Mark, get some better Wi-Fi, yo.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Nah, man. Yo, appreciate everybody popping out, man. I know it was like last minute switch up, but we made it happen.
Listen, man, to our fans, we love y'all. We always gonna try to get y'all as much content as possible. So, just look for us on Instagram, Mind Your Jersey Business on Instagram, Mind Your Jersey Business on Facebook. If you have us on Instagram, go over to Facebook, like us on Facebook.
Yeah.
We also got the TikTok page going. Everything is Mind Your Jersey Business. So if you see us, if you see a clip, jump in the comments, show us some love, share, post, comment, like, subscribe.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, y'all.
Until we meet again, guys.
That's it. Everybody be safe.
Y'all be good.
All right.
Night, guys.
Night.